Now it is. Ah, yes. It's all coming back to me now.
I remember when I streamed.
It was shit.
So long ago.
Yeah. Welcome, everyone who is watching. This is Into the Multiverse. It's a series of persistent D&D campaigns that all take part in the same world. But in different realities, alternate timelines. And this one follows the story of the Yeeters. I guess I'll to bring it all back and to do the old streaming whatever you do. I'm going to get you all to introduce yourselves. So we'll start with yourself, Moss playing Epic.
Hello, my name is Moss. I play Epic, the dwarf barbarian fighter, who currently is having a little wager with Bert to see who can kill the most.
Oh my god, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Bert is
Actually,
one ahead.
One ahead, yeah. I'm gonna actually write down some stats here. Burr 1, Epic 0. Okay, cool, nice, beautiful. Thank you very much. And now we have yourself, Marcus, playing Diego.
Hello, my name is Marcus. I play Diego, the Aarakocra monk, who, monk/barbarian, who raged for the first time in battle last session and was instantly paralyzed.
No, it's so shit.
And it's very in character. That's all I.
It's so annoying. This whole game is just a big bunch of blue balls for your characters. Cool moments.
It's great though. It's consistent. You know. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what you got going for you. You got consistency going for you. Beautiful. And then yourself, Cahill, you're playing Cedric today.
Yeah, playing Cedric, the Dragonborn wizard. Very, very old. That's kind of it. He likes throwing fire at things.
He's really good at fucking just
He is.
disintegrating all my monsters.
Gabe's least favorite character because I don't let him enjoy the game.
Oh yeah, 100%, obviously. But he doesn't have any 4th level spell slots now, so that's this is going to be interesting. But it's kind of it's
a little bit weaker on the fireballs this time.
just a little, just a tad.
Just a tad.
Are we gonna start running into like all fire immune monsters?
You know, if that happens, that would just be completely coincidental. Like,
Yeah. It just happens.
if that does happen to happen, you know, the thing is, a lot of monsters just have a tendency to have fire immunity later on. So, who knows? You might come into that thing that you just fought, the big dog thing. I only realized halfway through the battle it's immune to like electricity and fire and all this other shit, and I was like, oh, okay.
It is immune to everything we do. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I gotta use more of these. And so Craig can't be here this week, he said, but has he given any of you his character sheet by any chance?
No, I'll message him now and get him to send it
Sure,
over.
no worries. But he plays the wonderful artificer of the group who really tries to break the game every single time, take over the monsters, and befriend them all, so he can become a Pokemon master.
One might say he wants to be the very best.
Like no one ever
one ever
was.
Yeah.
And to catch them is probably his real test, and to train them is his cause. He will travel. Oh, sorry, no, I'm not
Pokemon.
Sorry.
D&D.
We do not copyright Pokemon. No.
Oh, if we sing it out of tone, it's not copyrightable.
It's true. We could just keep like saying it like we're talking.
Explain Pokemon very, very badly.
We throw our balls at the monsters and then they shrink. So also, yeah, I forgot about your companion here. You've got Cyrex in your group, and you've been like kind of mass killing a bunch of orcs recently, and constantly telling Cyrex that you're the good guys.
We're totally the good guys.
It's fine.
They are the bad guys. If you kill the bad guys, you are the good guy. That's just D&D logic right there.
Yeah, fine. It's fine. Did we kill his family? I mean, his family.
Yeah, half of his team, yeah, for sure. And you kind of
Yeah,
let some of them live, I think. You let one of them live?
We left.
You think that there was
we
the
left
tiefling as well, but you
Oh.
kind of just what did you stabbed him with the tooth while he was unconscious?
He was gonna jump us. He wasn't unconscious.
Unconscious, quote unquote. So you left the tower. There's no sign of Xavion, and you try to get back into his tower, but his entire tower was like turned stone grey. All of a sudden, it lost all of its magical luster. There was no doors or entryways into the tower anymore, and all of a sudden, you find yourself no longer able to conveniently teleport all around Gostar, and now started heading out on foot through the snow, which had started filling the Vale. Oh shit! You know what I can do now? I can freaking play music on Discord.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. And there's actually a guy. Okay, wait. He came to us on the Multiverse Instagram. Hold up, I'm gonna get his name because he's also on YouTube. And he asked if we wanted to play his music during the streams and stuff.
Oh shit!
So we got free music. So his name is Even Dutch. Let me actually find his handle. It's like his link tree.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, thank you, Even Dutch. What I'll do later on, I will 100% be adding him into the other streams. Like try to find a way to actually put him onto the Discord, to the Twitch itself. But I'm gonna look up here, Even Dutch. Or Ivan Dutch, I should say. Yeah, there he is on YouTube. I should subscribe to him. There we go. And he has just tons of royalty-free music, which is fucking great. And there's one here for Frozen Lands Tundra Ambience. So I'm gonna pop that on. Yes, this is great. And okay, so we have a new bot in the Discord. So check this shit out. Check this fucking shit out, right? So I think it's.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know the one where it joins the channel and plays music.
Yes. So it might be incredibly loud, so you can feel free to turn them down.
My eardrums.
I'm bleeding. Oh no.
I must have had this bot in a different channel because it's turned way down on my end.
Nice. You're aware of the bot itself. Okay, so we have Frozen Tundra playing there. It's kind of miserable sounding. As in, no, it's lovely. As in, but it's like. Oh no, there's music in there too. I thought it was just
music now.
Nice.
It was just wind to start.
I thought it was like it just reminded me of what's it call it? Madagascar, when the penguins end up in Antarctica.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're like, well, this is shit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys have been traveling through the snow, traveling in through there for a few days, and because you guys don't actually have much gear to deal with the snow, you actually have to start taking con saves, and Cedric, you've ended up with a level of exhaustion, as has Grug, who's not used to this. He's from like tropical climates and everything else. So I'm actually gonna turn mine
Isn't
down.
Grug like passed out on the floor?
He is. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. He did get
Like,
kind of land.
He was absolutely murked.
Yeah, he was smashed by these guys here. No, by everything, I think, if I am correct. But yeah, he's on the floor. I think you managed to stabilize him with. Oh yeah, you were there, Diego. You were like using the medikit like on him to stabilize him, and it's been a while. And he is now currently unconscious on the floor, but he is stabilized, so he's not dying. And the last thing we left off, you've kind of gone through, you've encountered quite a few orcs, and now you've come to this town here, in the snow. And it has all these crystal formations growing up through the ground, all around it. And it was being attacked by all of these swollen, hideous orcs, and also these giant ogres. And then this other big-ass hyena-like creature that warned you that if you kill it, if you don't let him go, it was going to leave you alone. And as it was walking away, very badly injured, it said, you know, if you do kill me, I will hunt you down again and again and again, because I can be reborn again, and I will remember you all. And so as it walked away, you threw some fireballs at it, and you killed the thing. So it's no longer there anymore. Will it come back? We don't know. Only time will
Was it
tell.
an empty threat? Who knows?
Might be. You know, people get desperate when they're about to die.
He's completely bluffing. He's just mortal. He's
Yeah. Pulling things out of his ass. And then finally, when all the the chaos subsided and quiet started to come back again, you then saw a young woman, a young girl, leaving this tent, and at her side were two very large white wolves, with a little bit of bone protrusions coming out here and there on their bodies. She kind of peeped around. You saw her. She is in a blood-soaked wedding dress, and dragging behind her, she's carrying a giant battle axe. She's kind of there tending to the two wolves, calming them down that are now growling and snarling at you. And she says, "It's okay. It's okay. I think they can be trusted." And she just gives you a very tired and sad smile and a nod. And the wolves begin to calm down.
Cedric, I'm gonna offer Grog a hand to try and pick him up.
Yeah, he's 9 foot tall. He's also unconscious at the moment, but eventually he could come to you. He's pretty badly beaten up and everything, but eventually you have to kind of bring him up and sitting him up where he kind of gets up, coughs up a bunch of blood into the snow, kind of pats you on the shoulder, pulls himself up. I saw so many creatures. I am fine.
You fought well, Grog.
I was just sleeping.
Good. Yep. Gotta start walking towards the mysterious woman.
All right. So we've got Cedric here. Where are you, Cedric? There you are. I'll pop you over that direction. And you're kind of heading over there. What's everyone else doing right now? Just grab my notebook.
Am I still paralyzed?
No. Eventually, it does subside. After a few seconds, it does kind of wear off, and your muscles kind of regain their elasticity. They're no longer stiff and tensed up. They relax. You have a little few twitches here and there, but you're good. You can move around. Unfortunately, your rage has subsided.
No, I'll go over to Grog and I'll be like, yes, I was sleeping too here, and I'll palm him one of my Healy herbs.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll walk over to the bloodstained woman as well.
He kind of picks up one of the leaves, kind of gives it a sniff, and just kind of starts chewing on it. He's going to heal. Heal by the Grog.
As I'm passing the fire, there's like a little campfire thing. Can I just like fire in a firebolt and just get it lighting again?
Yeah, for sure.
A warm place to.
What's your natural perception? Should be out of curiosity. Your passive perception.
12.
12. You would see as well, like this fire. There's wood inside it that looks kind of charred and burned, but the wood itself is covered in just a thin layer of frost and snow. There's a little bit pockets of snow here and in there, but yeah, you shoot in a firebolt. It maybe takes one or two to actually heat up and melt away any of the ice on the sticks, but you manage to get it roaring then eventually as you're walking over. Shoot two in there and make your way over. I'm actually trying to find my notebook. Oh, there it is. 2 seconds. I was drawing maps earlier, so I've got like notebooks and like map kind of canvases or whatever scattered all over my room, whiteboard markers everywhere. It's like a mess.
Give Joe something to do. I'm gonna put down my handy spice pouch.
Oh, nice.
Hewitt's handy spice pouch, and just kind of shout at Joe to start a meal. Get cooking.
Perfect. Do you want to actually roll me a wisdom check for Joe? As you can give a sleight of hand check, but you can use his wisdom for the actual skill. So I think he's trained in.
But he has better sleight of hand than he does wisdom.
That's fine. Like, is he trained in sleight of hand?
He has a +10 to sleight of hand.
So he must be trained in it then, and he must be. I think he's actually probably like expertise in there. But if you use the wisdom modifier though, because it's cooking, I'm gonna be a little sneaky. So you have like double proficiency, but then just add a wisdom modifier to it.
16, and I'm wisdom modifier of +1, so 17.
Sweet. Okay, perfect. So immediately we're gonna say he's already taken over like the chopping board and is like using whatever food is here, starts chopping it all up and starts to add the spice bag, starts really cooking up a storm in like a. Yeah, we're gonna say he's gonna be at that for a little while, braising the meat and everything else. All right. So, and Diego, you're kind of heading over here too. Okay, so we're gonna bring you over here, and Grog's gonna also kind of chewing on one of these leaves, kind of make his way over as well, clambering up over the rocks. Eventually, as you,
Isn't it, Grog?
what's that?
It's good shit, isn't it, Grog?
No. It does actually. Yes, it tastes like shit.
All right, give it back then.
And she just kind of spits it out like, onto the floor. I am done. It gets really tastes like dirt at end.
You don't like? You don't like this?
I don't like the leaf, no. I feel better, yes, but I don't like taste.
That's fair. This is disappointing. Well,
It tastes like my grandmother's armpit.
now, how do you know this?
Everybody knows their grandmother's armpit flavor. This is common knowledge.
I'm just gonna turn and start walking.
Beautiful. So as you're kind of coming around here, Cedric, she's now she's pulled out a small bowl and is just pouring some milk into this bowl for the wolves that are now just kind of lapping it up, and she turns towards you, kind of wiping a little bit of blood away from one of her cheeks, rolls up her sleeves and just kind of is like, hello, I appreciate what you did there.
Sorry? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Thank you for your help.
Of course. You seem to have been through quite a lot. My name is Cedric. I'll offer a hand.
She kind of wipes her bloody hand on her wedding dress as well. Like, kind of, she's trying to find like a cream patch on the wedding dress itself to actually wipe it on, and she kind of moves her hand over and shakes you. She's got a strong handshake. This woman. She's like, my name's Tora.
Tora.
And this is these are my two lovely little doggies. This is Jata and Tundra.
How are these doggies reacting to?
They seem incredibly obedient. Anytime they give a growl, she gives a look at them, and they stop and they resume drinking the milk. They seem very well trained, is what you get in the sense of.
Okay. So, what happened? You seem to be a little bit blood-soaked.
She kind of just looks down into the snow, kind of leaning on the axe itself. She's got the blade kind of stuck into the snow and leaning on the top of it. These orcs, they've caused problems in the past. Causing a bit of havoc here and there. We've been able to deal with them. We're all pretty capable here, in Crystalhill, but just last night they came out of nowhere. We were celebrating, partying. I was getting married, and all of a sudden they were organized, well put together. They were strategizing, being smart, being clever, and they took us all out. Some ran, some fled. Most were killed or taken prisoner. My dad and my husband, they've both been taken. My mother, unfortunately, didn't last the night. I hid here, hoping no one would find me. My wolves protected me, but they're gone now. I don't know if I'll be able to get them back. There's so many of them.
Come to the to the fire. Have a seat. You must be cold.
She kind of gives it like a small little shiver. She kind of gives a nod, and you can see now as well finer details on this woman's face. She's got a lot of sharp edges to her facial structure and everything else. Everything's very, very sharp, almost like chiseled out of ice itself. She's very pale skinned, bright white hair, but then these very, very blue eyes. She seems human, from what you can tell. There's a strongness to her body, even though it's very beautiful and delicate at the same time. There's this sharp, strong edge to her. And she sits down by the fire, kind of taking note of Joe cooking, giving a sniff. And also, as she does move as well, she gives a snap of her fingers, and the two other wolves just follow her, like right on her heels. Both keeping an eye on Joe, who has the knife currently, and looking at everyone else as you're all sitting down, settling in. So, what's brought you out this direction?
That's a long story.
Aye, it's fair enough. And where are you heading?
That's another long story.
Okay. Looks like you've been
I don't mean to be vague. It's just we've been through a lot the past month.
That's fair. She gives a little smile. The sun kind of peeps out for a moment and catches her face, and she just says, "You keep your secrets."
Yeah. Marcus, go. I need to go get my dinner.
Okay. Do you know where the orcs came from? Roughly?
I do. They're not too far from here, maybe 3-4 hours on foot. If you keep heading down south, I know the way, but I wouldn't go that way if I were you. It's suicide.
Yeah.
They're out on patrols regularly. They've you see the trolls, the ogres, the orcs. They've never been like this before. They've been so scattered for so long, in little pockets here and there all over the Vale, and we've never had much trouble with them for a few hundred years. But now they are starting to accumulate in number. There's a cave nearby here that they've occupied. I've heard word that they've been attacking other towns, go out on raids, come back, gather supplies, gather weapons.
Things are changing in the Vale.
Absolutely, this cold is one of them. And as she says that, it actually starts to snow in that moment. Just a slight downpour of snowflakes, but it's gentle. There's no real breeze anymore, and it's very peaceful all of a sudden as all these snowflakes just begin to slowly drift down around you. What are you up to, Epic, at the moment?
I'm having an argument with Burr over do 2 assists count as a kill?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yes, interesting.
Disgusting now, dude.
Persuasion -1, so this could be bad.
What was her name again? Sorry.
Her name is Tora, I believe. Yes,
4.
A 4. You see Burr kind of like shake his head, and he gives it like a little smirk, like, no, a kill is a kill. You can see I have killed all of these myself. But you know, maybe if you get maybe one more assist, maybe we can count that as 1 kill. Let's go with 3.
Let's start grumbling. Fucking don't count as 1 bullshit.
Well, it's not going to be 1 counts as a kill, because it's the one who actually takes whatever. I am winning.
So, do big things count as 1 kill or 2 kills depending on the size? So a dragon,
True, I have killed.
would
much
that
more.
count as 2?
A dragon would probably be 3 kills. But there are only 6 dragons in the world. So we can say a dragon is 100 points.
Ooh, so a god must be higher than that.
Probably, yes. This is good.
And I killed Cessnick.
I don't know. That was kind of more a team thing.
You were unconscious.
I don't remember that. I don't think I was. I remember very much there being a lot of severed heads, probably due to me. I don't know.
I'll just walk away saying, gotta pump up those numbers, buddy.
Oh, who killed Lilith again? Was that me? I can't remember.
Was it you? I thought it was Joe.
Oh, probably, actually. You know what? Let's just not count dragons and gods.
Dragons and gods are a great area.
Dragons, gods, and greater demons. Maybe we'll say that's just a team win, unless you do it solo.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're saying this is your kind of making your way over. Excellent.
Cedric, once they approach, I will turn and be like, "Are you still arguing about numbers?"
Yeah.
Yes, we need your wisdom. Yes, we are trying to decide if larger foes should count as more than 1 kill.
No, I don't think they should.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too, yes.
That being said, I think you'll find I've killed much more people than you have.
Fireballs are cheating.
But it only count, you don't do it, no, you only make 1 movement. We make so many more movements.
That only counts as 1. 1 fireball, 1 kill.
Yeah, I think so, I agree. He's just kind of nodding. I think, you have to really see the life.
You have to look them in the eyes, yeah.
Yes, yeah, you have to, exactly. We're on the same page.
That's fine. I got them on the same page. That's all I wanted.
Trying who this?
Yes, who is this woman?
This is Tora. She was in the middle of getting married when all this.
Oh, congratulations.
Diego's just gonna be doing the universal sign for stop.
Kind of gives a nod. She says, "No, it's okay. He was captured, my husband and my father, by the orcs. They came here, they raided, they took what they wanted, killed who they wanted, and took prisoners. My husband and my father are probably the meatiest ones of the group."
You don't happen to know where their cave or
Yes,
base is?
your friend Diego was asking me. It's not far from here, but there's a lot of them. The only way you could get in is if they were out on a pillaging somewhere else. But even then, you run the risk of them coming back as you're trying to leave.
My dear, I specialize in big numbers.
She kind of stops herself and kind of bites her lip and kind of looks around nervously and looks to her wolves. Kind of gives a nod, as if she's kind of picked up their thoughts. What do you have to gain, though, from doing something like this? It's a very selfless task. Unless you too have had issues with these orcs.
believe we don't really have a whole lot to gain.
We're the good guys.
We're the good guys.
Look at Cyrex.
You see, yeah, Cyrex now kind of slowly approaching, right, from the distance, and
I have a good answer.
and
I
Cyrex
have
is like,
a soft spot for marriages and family.
yeah, apparently
And
we're
for
the
these
good
three,
guys.
and I'll gesture at Grog, Burr, and Ebic. Like they just like to see heads hit the ground, I suppose.
I do very much enjoy feeling my finger sink into someone's neck and getting a nice pull, and the head comes right off. Is very satisfying. If you are lucky, the whole spine also comes out.
We've been through a lot recently, and we could use a bit of a.
Grog's been through a lot.
I once went through a wildebeest like a spear. I dove through its body, and then I ate its corpse. Just goes off.
Grog, maybe you can go help Joe with the cooking.
Oh, sure. Well, I am actually very good at cooking. He goes over. It's immediately chaos over there, like with him just like ripping, like ruining everything that Joe has meticulously prepared, and he's just there already, like, no, you don't do it this way. He's like stripping off the meat from the bone. The pair of them are there cooking away. I can lead you to the cave, yes, but I haven't much to give. She kind of rummages around in like a small bag that's attached to her hip, and she kind of rummages around and tips out a few gemstones and a few bags of coins. And she says, "These were gifts for my wedding. I can pay you with these."
No.
No need to pay us.
Consider this a wedding
Consider it
gift.
A wedding gift. Oh, Moss, we're on the same page.
Yeah, nice. I don't know what to say. This is very generous. A blessing from the gods. Thank you.
Well, we do what we can.
Of course. Please, we have plenty of food here. If you need to rest up too, that's perfectly okay. I fear that they'll be back. They said they would come back for me. That was last night, and they could be here any time. I don't know. I think there was a party. I heard fires go off in a nearby town. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think we met them coming here.
You did?
Yeah, well, we found, yes. And just don't worry about it. They're not coming.
Oh well, okay. Well, I take your word for it. That's a relief.
When you say there's a lot of orcs in this cave, what kind of scale are we talking? 100? 50?
No,
20?
no, it's my people took out quite a few of them when they attacked at night. There was maybe I'd say that in total here there's maybe 20-30 of us here we managed to take on. There was, I think it was hard, it was night, it was dark, but I can imagine maybe 50 odd attacked us. They're low in numbers now for sure, but I don't know how many still live back in the cave.
Of course.
There was
Don't worry about it.
we maybe took out a third of them, maybe, if anything, if at all. But then they took out.
Okay.
Did these orcs? I'm sorry for so many questions.
No.
Must be tired. Did these orcs look similar to those we fought? Were they corrupted in some way, similar to these?
These ones are peculiar. I've not seen the likes of these orcs before. The ones that just keep indulging in more and more food. They keep eating until they swell, and then they blister, and they turn into those hideous creatures you've seen. There was a lot more of them before the sun rise this morning, before it rose. And then they all started to just burst, explode, one by one. And I've not seen the likes of those, but they weren't like that when they attacked.
They burst the sunlight?
Not the sun, just... They seemed older, like they didn't care anymore. They just wanted to eat. They've had their fun, they've killed, and now they just want to eat. And they kept...
Now that's a mood.
They kept eating, and but the other ones, some of these orcs, usually they're not very bright. A lot of these orcs that we fought were smart. They were clever. They talked very good common. They were tactical.
Did you see a leader, or they were just all smart?
They all seemed very smart. There was one leader, yes. A terrible looking individual, big horns protruding from his head. Quite large. Almost as large as the lizard folk you have here. There was him, they could cast magic. They could, when one would fall, another orc would come over and heal their wounds, bring them back again.
This is rather worrying.
And that's what I mean by intelligent. They were doing things that I didn't think an orc could do. Like that. Like cast a spell. Pray, even. I'm not sure what it was.
You've been of great help. Thank you. We will see what we can do.
You will not go alone. She stands up and she kind of swings the axe over her shoulder. Myself, Tundra, and fuck.
Shata or something?
It was that's the wrong one. I actually have it open here. Damn it. Jata, yes. Jata. Probably butchering that pronunciation, but yes, we will help as best we can. I want to see my father again. I want to make sure he is alive or dead.
I will not stand in the way of righteous revenge and righteous justice.
Well,
For now, we eat.
Yes, I think so. And with
we
that,
rest.
Joe kind of brings out a bunch of kind of roasted meats, as well as Grog, who has kind of shredded up the meat as well, kind of popped it in a big metal pot and just kind of stir-fried it like with a bunch of other kind of oils and everything else. The two of them actually created this massive, like, Monster Hunter size meal with just massive steaks and slabs of meat, vegetables and everything else. And you'll dig in, indulge, fill your bellies, rest up, and with this meal as well, you manage to get rid of that level of exhaustion, as it does warm your cold, sore bones, as it does with Grog too. And so you spend a few hours here. You can spend as long as you want. Do you want to spend like a short rest here, or do you want to spend a long rest? It's up to yourselves.
Will we make it a long rest? Get our fireballs back. What are we feeling? We do have the potential of orcs stacking us mid-long rest, though. This is the issue.
I can get one fireball back
From a
on a
rest.
short rest.
What do you think, Moss? How are you doing?
Sure, that's pretty good.
We can
Rogue
say
is
as
nearly
well,
dead.
if you want, with the meal as well, we can say you can re-roll any of each one of your hit dice
die.
once if you want, as you spend them.
Oh, fuck yeah, short rest then. Yeah, that sounds
We'll
good.
do a short rest, and then I'm gonna use my what's it called? Arcane Recovery to give up 2 firsts and a second to gain a 4th level.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Can I, while we're actually short resting,
Yeah.
see if I can scrounge up some warm clothing for everyone?
Absolutely. I'm saying you don't need to roll for that or anything. This whole place looks like it's recently just had imported to this place. A lot of fur jackets and fur clothes in a lot of the boxes here. which seem to have been kind of disregarded by the orcs, but you do manage to scavenge quite a lot of them. A whole bunch of warm clothes for yourselves. It looks like with all this snowfall, they've had to keep working here in the Crystalhill. They've gotten a lot of that stuff in. So absolutely, yeah.
I'll hand out lovely furry clothes to everyone.
Nice. So you don't.
When I go short rest, I have a thing called Recover Gold Dragon. Reset maximum HP changes during this rest.
Oh, don't know.
Maybe it's a dragonborn thing when you reach a certain level. Like I know tieflings, as they level up, they get more spells. So maybe it's a high level dragonborn thing.
Is that something I give you, or is that something like?
No, it's just something like it's just there.
Beyond.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll do 4 hit dice.
Yeah.
I will
just
reroll
gonna
2 of
spend everything he has, and he's back up to 35. Actually, I'll go get my.
All my shit resets as well, except I think
Nice.
I think the only thing that doesn't do is a rage. I did 2 rages.
I'm feeling that.
No, I did a rage. No, just one.
Just one rage.
Joe gets a short rest too, but it won't change anything, I don't think.
All of my Dungeons and Dragons books. Okay. Wait, let me get this one as well. Just take my headphones. Into the Multiverse. That's the one, and also this one. It's kind of nuts that I actually use all of these books. I don't think I've ever owned so many massive books and used.
Oh,
everything.
did you see that they've changed the creation thing?
As in which
You can. They've allowed you to create a character from any book, not just the player's handbook +1.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, that's kind of mainly for like Adventures League, I think.
Yeah, that's what they changed it for.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because that was always stressful. I think people just did it anyway. It's like
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes perfect sense because there's so much there now. It's like it made sense if there was only a few books to pick from, but
Now there's like 20 different books.
yeah, it's like you can't really put it down to just one. Here we go. There is Grog, Lizardfolk Savage, 65 health is back.
Don't forget our boy.
Oh yes, Cyrex. I don't think he's taken any
Cyrex.
damage.
Classic Cyrex. man,
Yeah,
like that.
good old Rogue.
But well, Cyrex. When I fell and when I was paralyzed, this is unusual. I'm usually the main fighter in the battle. Don't.
Yeah. You seem like it. You seem much more capable than the giant lizard over there.
I'm unsure if this is sarcasm, but thank you.
Sure. Yeah, no sarcasm here at all.
Okay. Okay.
He's a big
Cedric
asshole.
will like giggle to himself listening to this conversation.
So, all fed and
Of course, I will drink very, very heartily of my
Oh, wonderful. I guess I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw. And I will reopen the drunken table.
You should just bookmark it.
I should, yeah. I thought
I got an 8.
An 18?
An 8.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna open it again. I keep saving the image, but then it gets lost in my images. I keep forgetting to actually add it to like my notebook, my notes themselves. I just need to print it out so I actually can use it every time. So 8, wonderful.
Yeah, you could throw it into the Yeeters chat and then pin it as a message.
True,
so you
yeah,
can
that's
just
a good idea.
pin messages.
It's a good one for you guys as well too.
Mm.
See, so I'll screenshot that. I'm actually gonna do that right now because otherwise I'll just freak you.
It does come up a lot.
Yeah.
Well, when you have an alcoholic in the group.
An alcoholic that needs to be an
Who needs
alcoholic.
to be
to say
sick. Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Not by choice.
Prescribed. Back 1 second.
It's a necessity. There we go. So, have you got any levels of drunkenness at the moment?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're currently tipsy, so you have advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws.
Cool.
Which is nice and lovely. Okay, and if you didn't heal from that already, from the alcohol, you can. If you needed any more healing, you get a. Oh, it's a D4 plus 1 basically, so you get 4 more. I just roll there, but if you want to roll something different, you can.
No, I'm good. I was full health anyway.
Okay. So just wait for Marcus. We'll say you've set up. You've got warm clothes now. You've got a guide to guide you to this cave if that is where you want to go. Killed all the monsters here. Wonderful. So I'll get rid of those. And is there anything you want to do before you head out? Or are you ready to?
Nope.
No.
I think I'm good, really.
I don't think so.
Is there anything we can prep? Like, we know there's going to be quite a bit of. Sorry, can I turn to Tora and be like, how far away is this cave? Do you know?
About 3 to 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Walking.
Interesting.
On foot, anyway.
Is it best? Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, they've eaten most of our horses or taken them away.
What time of day will we arrive if we leave now?
So you've taken an 8-hour rest now, so it is actually nighttime now. It's about probably like 10 p.m. So if you get there, it'll be like maybe.
So I took a 4-hour.
Yeah, we took a short rest. Sorry.
Oh, you took. Sorry, you did. You took an hour rest. Yeah. So because it was like about midday when you kind of got here. If you get there, it'll be maybe 5. Say 5 p.m. You can get there faster as well. If you want to walk faster, you can get there maybe in 2 hours. But it would just mean any checks you make would be made at a disadvantage, and you won't be able to sneak up on anyone if you move any. But actually, it just means that you're not really aware. If anyone does try to attack you, it'd be easier for people to attack you. It's totally up to yourself. If you want to run, if you want to go slowly. If you go regular pace, you get there in 4 hours. If you go long pace, really slow, you'll get there in 6 hours. So you might arrive there at like 7, so just at sunset.
Maybe medium pace. I think we're not in any incredible rush. I mean, besides, what are they? What I don't want to ask Tora what they're going to do to her husband and father.
But you got the sense that they took them because she said they were the meatiest. That's why she thinks they took her. The strongest.
Maybe then we should consider rushing. What time's dinner?
That was last night, but we'll hopefully they're okay. They took quite a few people. I'm going to say as well, because you've been discussing and talking for like an hour or so like that with her. She kind of explained that there was quite a lot of people here, maybe 30 odd people kind of working here. They worked on you learned that they worked on these crystals. They mined them basically. This is like an outcrop. It's like an ore outcrop, and they're these very special crystals that are mainly used for jewelry and the likes, and other magical items. You can store spells in them. It has this property for storing spells if it's treated right and treated correctly. And a lot of the people, most of the people were slaughtered, but maybe about just under a dozen people or so were actually kidnapped. And then nastier things happened to anyone who wasn't kidnapped. They took the horses, they took supplies, they also took weapons. They wanted weapons, and they actually took some amounts of this crystal as well.
Did the can I turn to Cedric and Epic? Did the group we run into, they had weapons in their cart? Yes. Were they coming or going? They were coming.
They were coming.
Coming.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't recall what they. No, we don't know what they had in their carts.
You did nuke it. Yes, I remember this.
I got overzealous.
What you did see was there was like lots of weapons stuck to the outside of the cart, like loads of spears and things like that were also kind of sticking out from it. It was like
it was attacked. Oh, no.
More so like they had actually soldered them on and actually fixed them on so that it was like a big spiky cart, like spears and stuff sticking out in all different directions.
I mean, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I think we should go maybe medium pace. We are expecting a lot of resistance, but we don't want to waste too much time. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think medium pace should be okay.
I can fly ahead. I can kind of outspeed everyone and scout, but yeah, this is an option that might give us away. There's not a lot of cover for a flying big ass bird.
Fly high enough.
Yes, but how's the weather looking? Am I gonna get like annihilated by a blizzard?
Yeah, you can tell like there's no blizzards or anything like that, but it will most likely you know that it'd be much colder higher up. Usually the Vale is great. You actually where a lot of our Kokra come from, this kind of whole cliffside these cliffside cities. They're really high up, but the thing with the Vale is it's really nice. Usually it's quite tropical, especially in the area that you would be from. But it's never been a problem flying too high. You're not sure now, especially with it.
I can give it a go. Worst comes to worst, I turn into Big Ice Cube.
All right. Okay, so you guys want to head off. You're going to medium pace, and you're also scouting ahead from high up, are you, Diego?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Maybe you just stay close but high up.
Yeah, just kind of keep it an overview. If I see anything over the horizon, I'll just drop down.
Cool.
And give. Yeah, that's all.
All right. Okay. Cool. So you guys head off. You've got Tora leading the way, and Diego. As you do ascend up into the sky, I'm going to get you to make a Constitution saving throw, but you can make it with an advantage with the warm clothes that you have.
Red. I'm still gonna fail. 17. Nice.
Nice. So yeah, you managed to grit your teeth a bit. It's blustery up here as well. It's kind of hard to keep your balance, but it's just really cold, for sure. But you managed to keep up there. I'm gonna say you can also roll a stealth check with advantage because you're so high up.
Mm-hmm. Stealth. That is a 21.
21. Nice. Damn. And give me then a perception check as you're up there.
And that's a 15. Good rolls all around.
Sweet, nice, yeah. So you're up there, way up in the skies. You guys can barely see him now. He's kind of dipping in and out of the clouds, just like this shadow. And just about halfway through walking here as well, you can now see way off in the distance this cave entrance, and you can see a carts kind of coming and going, and a bunch of carts. About 6 of them are now leaving the cave at this stage, and heading out off in another direction into the woods. And now another cart not too far ahead of you lot, maybe about an hour ahead, is now kind of heading back to the cave itself. Doesn't seem to be a lot of orcs seem to have just left, and by the time you get there, that other cart will have been there for some time, maybe an hour or so. I think just about an hour ahead of you.
I'll drop down and tell everyone this.
Cool. Alright.
Well,
So
we should strike soon. Many of them just left, but there is some ahead of us.
I'm going to say, just as it takes you a while to get there, eventually you get it after about 2 hours more, you eventually arrive, we're going to say, at the entrance. And you can hear, and you would also see, Diego, that they've been unloading this cart for quite a while. They have a lot of stuff that they're bringing in and out. You can see there's a very large ogre as well, kind of carrying a lot of the heavier stuff. You've got 2 guard dogs, these kind of weird hyena-like creatures that they had before pulling the carts, before you incinerated them all. They're also kind of seem to be keeping watch. And there's a bunch of orcs just bringing stuff in, and one leader seems to be giving orders. He's coming in and out, and he seems a bit sharper than the others. You can see also just boxes of meat and flesh that they've also just chucked into boxes. And yeah, so this is the current setup at the moment, and I'm going to get you all to make me stealth checks, please. If that is what you're doing. You can also charge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd like to try and sneak and get into like the bushes in the middle of the left, try up near the river, try and get an angle on, see how many and where everyone is.
Cool.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
So what did Cedric get for his stealth check?
It's not important. Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Why do I know, huh?
I got a 2.
Oh wow, nice. Grog, surprisingly, does he have advantage on stealth checks? Because he rolled a 2. He doesn't even. He's not even trained in it. Wow, he got a 3 altogether. Okay, cool. So that's a for Grog. Okay. I'll roll for Burry his advantage because he has. What's it called? Thank God he has advantage. That's. Actually, need to check what that is. Just double check.
Cedric's ears are a little bit old, and he turns to Grug and yells, top of his lungs, "Let's go hide in the bushes!"
Yes, excellent idea. We will go and hide in there, and they will never know. Pair of them dash off.
Can I just turn to like Epic and Burns, like they're doing a distraction, right? Yeah. Okay.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Oh my god. Let's see what's Burr got in
I have
his...
to roll for. Joe gets a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay.
Don't even know where Joe is.
I got a 21.
21. Nice. What did Diego get?
19.
19. Okay. And
I do not have the stat block for Toto. So
no, that's fine. I think he's probably, we'll say he's got like a +3 in there. What's his name has advantage on these? Okay, so that's what's his name got a more than 20 anyway, 20 plus for Cyrax. And Toto, I can roll. Got a okay, so that's a 9. We'll say for Toto. However, with the natural 20 and the other exceptional rolls, we can say as you're shouting that as well, and these things echo for a while. Joe immediately manages to. Let me see.
Does Joe have anything cool he could use?
I'm gonna say he actually, for a moment, he kind of like chips off a bit of a spell slot to just cast silence. Does he have silence? I don't know if he does have silence. Never mind. You know what?
I don't even know if he can learn silence.
In that moment, with the natural 20 that Joe got,
he has invisibility.
okay, he managed to just. We're gonna say he's gonna launch a bunch of rocks up at the. Kind of silently launch a firebolt up into the top of the mountain itself that this cave is built in, and it just causes a bunch of rocks to start falling down, and everyone's attention is instead diverted up to the top of this mountain. They're starting to look around, look everywhere, and that gives you a chance to actually dart off in another direction. Then you can actually set yourselves up as you like. So, where will I place everyone here?
I would like to have vision on the big guy,
Okay. So
but be in the bushes, kind of. Yeah, around
okay.
there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Is that enough? Maybe we'll pop you up there even. Okay. Or we can even put you back if you want. How does range isn't like a problem?
Range is not.
Range is not an
an
issue.
issue.
I can even bring you back a bit then, if you want. If you do go further, I will say this is probably difficult terrain. If you do want to go back, that's fine, but it's just going to be awkward getting out. So, would you prefer to stay on the edge, or do you want to stay back?
What's the range on that?
3, 4, 5,
just-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I apologize for the quality of this particular image. It's
That's
not great.
Fine.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's like 18, so that's by 5. So that's, what's that? Uh,
90 feet.
90 feet. From where you are now. You can go a bit closer if you want. You can go like 10, 15
No, I
feet
think-
closer.
As long as I'm within 120, I should be.
Of course.
What a strange number to put out the air.
What a very oddly specific number.
As for then yourself, where will I put you, Diego?
I will just kind of scuttle up the tree to our right and prep an action. So as soon as whatever tree.
Or do you want to go like down here? Is it or here?
Yeah, that one would be
That
ideal.
one. Okay. perfect.
Yeah, and once I see a blinding light and fire, I'll have my action prep to head.
Beautiful. Okay. Nice. And then yourself, Moss, where will I put?
Have me behind the carts, like hiding.
Okay. So anyone in particular, the left or the right one, or
The right one.
right one?
Like
Do you wanna
under the
go
tree.
kinda-
I'll hide it under the tree. Yeah, I'll hide it under the tree. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Is that? Do you want to go a bit further back, or are you happy where you are there?
Just there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And again, once, like do like Diego does. Once the.
Positioned yourself in an inch.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll be out of fireball range.
Oh,
Out of
right.
fireball range.
Fireball range. That is the best way to
Like-
describe.
How's there? That might be okay.
For reference, could we get let's just imagine for
Hypothetical.
I'm gonna say you gotta really eyeball this one because
okay.
technically you don't have a virtual fireball to put down to actually size things up.
Hypothetically, I think he needs to take 5-foot step to the left.
Okay.
Although it depends where Cedric decides. But yeah,
Let me see.
Hypothetically speaking, one word to I don't know,
I'm actually getting the thingies here now.
chuck a fireball.
fireball. You don't use that spell often. I don't see that one around much.
I just got it. I figured it might be fun to
Give it a
try
test,
it out.
but yeah, of course.
I'm
Yes.
gonna say, for the sake of this, I'm gonna put Grog. He's gonna put it here, and then we're gonna get Spur is also gonna shuffle in behind you.
Is Grug a barbarian as well?
Yeah.
Or is he...
Well, he's
Okay.
currently, if he survives this, he will become his own character. But currently, he's a savage. But
yes.
that is he's basically a barbarian. Yeah.
You got like a little barbarian strike squad.
Yeah, exactly. Just concentrated, massive muscle over here.
We are 3.5 tons of frost sexual aggression.
Oh my lord! Jesus, I want that, like, on a
I'll put in the
t-shirt.
elephant steel one later. It's great.
Yeah.
You should all have T-shirts that just say that. Collection of intense sexual anger. I don't know.
I'm with 3.5 tons of sexual.
Where will I put Joe? Colin?
Let me check the range on 60 feet. Put him under the tree that Diego was on.
Okay, cool. We'll put him just there. And we'll get oh, I need to get Cyrex over here as well, of course.
and Cora and Jata and Tundra to worry about, and Toto.
Yes, beautiful, wonderful. Where is Cyrex now? Well, we're just gonna do a little zoom out here. There he is. Yeah, mother.
That's
He's gonna get even smaller. There we go.
Run some Celix.
It would say Cyrex is just here. Gonna assassinate some people. And yes, we also have
we lost the bot because the music stopped.
Oh shoot, okay. I can put the bot back on anyway.
He will be remembered fondly.
I'll get some, you know what, I'll change up the music, I'll get something different. I'll put on, here we go. This one looks really cool. I was listening to this one on Spotify actually. It's kind of dope. Not gonna lie. It's kind of dope. Discord and go /
I left your channel because it was active for too long.
Yeah, that's fair. I got distracted with everything else.
Gale.
Yeah,
Gale?
I don't know.
Don't know how to pronounce that.
Me neither. I hope to learn. Okay. It's kind of nice battle-y, low-key battle music. So Tora, we're gonna put Tora. You know what? I'm gonna put Tora just here, and hopefully the fireball isn't heading that way. And we'll say the two wolves. We're also gonna Jata and Tundra. Gonna be here and here. Okay. So I'm gonna get you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, it's about right.
So, Cedric, what did you get?
I got an 8.
8.
As did Joe.
Joe also got an 8. Okay. And what has Diego gotten?
16. Does Joe have advantage on initiative? Because the Sentinel shield? Am I right?
I think you're right. Yeah. You can roll. Yeah, roll again for Joe then.
17. Oh, wait, no, sorry. He did have advantage. His first roll was a 6, his second roll was an 8.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Then we've got...
I got 12.
Epic. Perfect, thank you. So 12 for Epic. And now to roll for all the NPCs. Let's see,
This would be a
Burr.
great time to explain that I am the true bad guy, and ye huddle up together is a terrible idea.
Finally fallen into my trap.
Hey, trap card.
Nothing personal, kids.
Good.
It's me all along.
And let me see, Tora. And that's she's not very dexterous. Okay, 8 for Tora as well. Okay, so let me just double check. This is the right one. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I have their initiatives actually somewhere here. I pre-rolled everything. Yes, I think this is the one. Yeah. Okay. So, what is happening here with your surprise attack? Fireball, is it?
Yeah, fireball.
Okay. God, so basic.
I think I have to go.
That's maybe too big. Hold up.
That's probably too big.
I've been carrying around a recreational nuke for the past 5 sessions.
Recreational. What is it again? The radius 20 foot?
60
Yeah.
feet.
No,
Sorry,
that's
it's,
the range. The radius is 20.
Yeah,
The radius
radius.
20 feet, yeah.
20
sorry.
feet, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little smaller. 1,
Oh,
2,
it looks so
3,
pitiful.
4. It does, yeah. Wow, pathetic. Still.
I was gonna aim it more to hit the guys in the cave than the guys
Oh, yeah.
outside the cave.
No problem. Yeah, sure, no problem. Alright, so I'll zoom in here a bit as well so you can actually see a bit better. So let me see. Do you want to get those guys
that
right?
top guy as well?
So you can get these. You can actually get these guys. You want to get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Let's
go.
get the big guy as the big guy and the leader guy.
Yeah,
if
the
he's
leader
still
guy.
There.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess we'll go for that.
I guess that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies. Whatever.
It's only a 3rd level fireball, so
Oh, right, okay. So it might not actually be able to eviscerate them all.
it's only 8d6.
I'm actually gonna see if I can play this music again very quickly. I might actually leave someone in charge of playing tunes.
We'll just be listening to Smash Mouth all night. So.
Right, so first guy, deck save. It's not gonna be great. That's a 12 for one of them.
What's the save? That's a fail.
That's a fail for that guy. So the guy in green, it's a fail. This guy's got a 13. One of them.
You beat it.
Oh, we beat it. Wow. Okay. So one of the orcs is good. Okay, the doggy thing, the thing failed 100%. Now we'll go for the next orc. That's a 5. That's going to be a fail. We'll go to the next one. It's going to be a success. You go to 14. Then we got the big ogre. Natural 20. Wow. They're shit at dex, so that's nice. And then we have the leader who got a 17. So that is a success. So, what is the max amount of damage that they could take?
23.
Wow! Okay.
Wow.
Again, let me just...
Not that big.
So, that's 11 otherwise. Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay. That guy's dead. That guy's not dead. That guy's... Fuck, that guy's dead? Wait, no, that's wrong. Oh, no, he's not dead. Okay, so there's a fail, but he still takes 23 damage, so that's a lot of damage. Okay, and then this guy... Okay, and... Oh, we're gonna pass, so that is... Okay. So... Big fireball goes off, nukes a bunch of these guys. They all burst into flames. Let's go around. I'm just going to get rid of the ones that are dead. So this doggy right here, that doggy dead. Then we got this guy up here at the top here, burnt asunder, not dead, still alive and screaming, completely charred skin all over. Not dead though. We're going to go... this green guy is... charred, burnt, looking pretty bad. Seems to be able to have taken a lot of it. He seems a little more resilient than the other orcs. Going down then though, we've got this guy. So he is... Oh, that's him. Okay. Oh, that guy is dead. That guy is definitely dead. Faux show. Wait, so he's on 4, and then this guy's... Sorry, I'm actually just doing a bit of stuff here. Okay, so he's dead. And the other guy also caught in the fireball. He's not dead. He's just really not looking great as well. He's like the other guy at the top. So this guy here is looking very poorly. So he's on very few health. The leader kind of blasted back from it, kind of landed, like stumbled back out of the fireball, and just the kind of front of his body is kind of being burnt, but he seems to be alright. And the ogre somehow just is kind of hurled up. A bunch of the flesh is burnt away, but they kind of stand up, steam and ash rising from their body, but they seem unfazed by the lack of flesh on their body. It looks like it's painful, but they actually seem like they're just kind of shrugging it off. You also get your surprise round in here now as well. You all had prepared reactions, so actually
Cedric just shout out that makes 2.
100%. Actually, I think I might be doing surprise rounds. It's just one attack, isn't it, that you get in?
You get like one action.
On a surprise round, everyone gets one action, I think.
Everyone gets one action. Okay, cool. So you all get your actions now. So you had your actions prepared. What are they? We'll go around. I'll just go around. So Joe, what would Joe do here? Do you have any idea, Cole?
Joe? Is Joe within 60 feet?
Excuse me. I think he is. He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's within 25 feet of this thing, so he can kind of hit everything here.
He hit that like corner pebble or stone above the ogre with a shatter.
Okay. Cornerstone.
Which is a 10-foot.
Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, gotcha. So I'll get a nice little thingy here. We'll go to spells. We'll go to got fire and lightning to work with, so we can work with one of these boys. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So do you say it's 10-foot radius?
10 foot. Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually hit it like that. Is it? Is that what you're kind of going for, or you want to go further in?
I was going for the 2 guys at the top.
Oh, these guys. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So they take
Con saves.
Con saves. Cool. So one got a 13. First one got a 13. 14. And the next one got a 16.
The 16 passes, the 14 fails.
14 fails. So how much damage do you do actually to these guys?
3d8 damage.
I'm pretty sure you've just exploded that guy up at the top.
19 damage total.
Okay, nice one. So yeah, that guy up here at the top. Hold up, where is he now? This guy absolutely just explodes, just splatters on the other guy, and then the next guy over here. You watch as the shatter kind of just shatters his entire body. It kind of warps, twists. His ribs actually burst from his chest and now reveal like his heart and lungs and everything inside. They're holding their chest closed, coughing up just a bunch of blood, but they're actually somehow still alive. Just crying a bit of blood. No biggie. It's fine. They're the medic.
I think Toto is just going to move forward, I guess.
Okay.
Crying blood. We lost Schmas.
No.
So Toto, we're gonna move forward. So actually, I should have moved. It's Toto. I should have moved Toto to begin with. So I can move Toto up to the doggy thing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do you want to? Is there anyone in particular Toto wants?
Just have him like standing in between, just at the front corner, closer to Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, like around there.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. Like here.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's kind of like facing off against the dog, but there's space between them.
Nice. Okay, perfect. So Toto kind of dashes ahead, following the shatter that explodes, nearly kills both orcs. One of them does explode as the air around it shatters and breaks, and he also falls to pieces. Diego, what would you like to do for your action?
I'm going to fly, probably like straight, just kind of directly up, and I'm just going to send my Kinsect in twice for my 2 attacks.
Nice. Okay.
I can't do my bonus action disengage.
Mm.
Nonsense. Go.
All right.
I'm at the big ogre bloated man.
So from where you are, you probably won't be able to see him as he is just tucked away inside the cave. I'm afraid.
Okay, in that oh yes, I forget there's a roof to that place. That is fair. Grant,
Yes.
I'll send it on the orc outside.
So this one up here, or the one to the left or the right?
One to left.
Left. Okay, cool.
We'll start with. We'll see how it goes.
Cool.
But the one to the right probably has like 1 hit point left.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll do the one to the right. Just finish him off.
Okay.
Okay. It is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That would be the most agonizing 6 seconds ever.
I am a dice.
Fireball,
breaks.
shatter, and then get smacked with the glaive. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's just my insect, so it's just gonna like tear out his.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Six damage.
That's enough. How would you like to do this?
I'm just going to launch myself off the tree, and as I do, spin, and the insect is going to fly off my glaive and just fly across his throat, and then he's just going to drop, and his throat is going to be spraying blood.
Oh my god. So yeah, this thing is absolutely dead. Skin all burnt off it. Then it had its bones shattered, insides torn out, and finally its throat ripped to pieces.
And then
And we are the good guys.
these people did raid. They have kidnapped people. It's fine. And then I'm gonna send in my murder insect on the other orc.
Other orc? Cool. Give me an attack roll.
Where is it? 2 attacks, yeah, for action. 15?
That hits.
Okay, beautiful. And I get +1 damage because I hit with my first one.
Nice, yeah, you do.
So that does only 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, cool. So that one has not been hit by anything, luckily, but then it has this beefed up bug launched towards it, just bites a chunk out of its cheek and continues flying back towards you. And now you have 2 charges filled up in your glaive that now glows orange and red.
And I'll just move, so I'm kind of flying over the path, but I'll be like 20 or 30 feet up.
Okay. I don't know if you have movement as well. I think.
in
Am I
that case-
correct? I might be wrong, but I think it's
don't know.
just the action that you get
No,
on
the action?
the.
Yeah. I'll chill some.
Okay.
I will chill some.
So we got Ebic next. What's Ebic doing with his action?
I'm gonna hop over the cart and attack the wolf thing.
So with the surprise round, I think it's just an action. Am I wrong?
Just an action you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of, I was looking it up there, it's kind of DM discretion. You can, there's no like explicit rules for a surprise round in the books.
Yeah, it's always a complicated one because like the way I've done it, like sometimes if I give it, well, you know what? Fuck it. We've continued going around the whole round that you've actually been moving, just charging, and you've gotten the best of these people. You know what?
It's a tricky one because
because
really everything should go off at once, but it is only a span of 6 seconds. So.
Yeah, so the way I've kind of done it in the past, or the way I'm kind of thinking that works, like usually I've given people, in the past I used to give everyone a full round that they could do, but then it's just ridiculous. And
game over at that point.
Yeah. So what I'll do, we'll stick with just the one action this round, because I think if you all got exceptional stealth checks, I think then you could get like a full round of it. But because you got the low ones that were kind of balanced out with the higher ones, I think just the one action works, and then we'll go into the initiative. So, but you can, if you want, it can be a movement, it can be a bonus action, or it can be an action.
Yeah, that's fair. You get one thing.
One thing that you do, yeah. So you can set yourself up. So where would you like to go?
Well,
Or what would you like to do?
make it so I'll move to the front of the left cart
Front of the left cart. Okay, cool. 2, 3.
and kind of hide behind there.
So kind of like here, or just right a bit?
There, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
And
Squat down behind there. You kind of dash around the back. And we'll say, because you haven't made any actions, you're currently not seen. But, actually, no, for the sake of it, you make a stealth check just as you're moving around. Because there is a lot of chaos going around. So no one's probably going to see you. You're kind of low to the ground, everything else. There's a lot more distractions going on.
Lizardfolk cloak, don't fail me now.
Ask about my 3.5 tons of raw sexual energy.
No, my sexual energy just...
Oh, a natural 20.
Wow. So yeah, with the fire, everything else, the snow, there's like a snowstorm blowing up as well from the explosion of the shatter, and you're just very easily, you can just scout around the side here. No one's paid any attention to you at all, and you're there blending up the boxes, the snow, and the flames. Nice. All right, and you wait for your moment to strike. Burr is going to try to do the same, but come around the opposite end. He's going to take a stealth check, so he has advantage, actually. That is amazing. That's 23, so Burr is going to just sneak around here, creeping around the back here, and we're going to go to Grog. He's not going... What did Grog do? Fucking Grog's just going to charge straight in. He tried to make a stealth check, but he rolled a 2. So...
He's Grog.
He is Grog. So Grog is just climbing over everything. He's actually just going to climb on the cart and just exert his dominance. And just be like, I am here to murder! And that's his turn. And I'm going to go with
Nice.
Tora. Tora is just going to move up a little bit further behind Burr. Take her stealth check. She got a natural 1. She's going to fall on her face. The 2 wolves then are also going to then, instead of attacking, they're going to just dash to her side. Unsure if she's okay or not. So that's the 2 wolves. And now we're into initiative. So, a lot of things are dead. So, actually... Oh, the leader gets to go first. So, let me get my book here. What can this guy do? Probably not much. It's like, how do you react to that? Like, when that happens, like, what the fuck do you do? I mean, if you're an orc, you're gonna attack.
One day you're just chilling in a cave. Next minute you're just evaporated.
Everything's on fire. Two of your buddies literally exploded to the right.
Jesus. Wow. Okay. Let me see here now. Oh, I have to click stop actually before I can play another song, I think. So.
I think it adds it to the queue.
Oh, does it? Okay. Oh, brilliant. Nice. So, this guy, Mr. Leader, quote unquote, is going to.
Mr. Anderson.
What's his speed? 30 feet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as he's gonna get. Fuck! He's gonna get up here. He hasn't seen Burr because Burr's got an exceptional stealth. However, because whatchamacallit got a 1, he's gonna take a perception check, look around. So he's gonna see Tora falling over, which will also simultaneously help him see Burr. Oh, but he's also looking at Grug actually on the cart. He's actually gonna focus on Grug for sure because he's seeing Grug up there. He's literally shouting out to everyone, and he's gonna make an attack on Grug. So he gets 2 attacks, I believe. So he's bringing out a giant axe, swings up. This guy as well is like clad in armor, unlike the other guys who are all kind of just in hide and the like. He's wearing metal. So first attack. Also aggressive. As a bonus action, can move up to its speed towards a hostile creature. Ooh. Well, it only sees Grug, so.
As far as he's concerned, Grog is the most powerful lizard folk to ever exist.
So, first one misses, second one hits in for... That's 11 damage to Grog. Okay. So, that's he kind of swings up. First one kind of hits the cart as Grog kind of stands up. He's like, ha! You fight like the little baby. And the next one goes right into Grog's shin. And he's like, I like it. Not bad. And with that, it's Grog's turn. And he's going to leap down onto this guy and start ripping him asunder. That's a 19. Wow, I'm so good at rolling for the NPCs, like on your...
Yeah.
Sorry, I hit the mic there.
Honestly, Grog didn't get much going for him last couple of sessions. He got bodied like the last 2 times.
True.
He's tried to do anything.
Yeah, that's fair. So...
This is his redemption arc.
Yeah. That's 6 damage to this guy. He's got to make a con save or be poisoned by Grog's bite. Wow, he rolled a natural 1, so he's going to take another 4d6 damage of poison. It's not really immune checks.
Fucking...
So.
That's half a fireball.
Yeah. Alright, that's...
Grog is 3.5 tons.
Yeah, so Grog just tears into him. You now watch black veins shoot up all across his face, and then Grog is then going to go in with his claws and claw him.
He also has Moss's old sword, don't forget.
Oh, true,
His old
actually.
axe.
You can go with
Yeah,
the axe
he got the Yeeter.
True, he bites him, straight up goes with a bite, and then he goes to try to swing him with the Yeeter, but he gets a natural 1, unfortunately. So the axe actually goes flying out of his hands, crashes into the cart, and he's like, "This is okay, I will rape you with my bare hands." And the guys are just coughing up a bunch of bile and just nasty, poison, pukey phlegm. And we're going to go to... Next up on the list is this one guy over here, this one orc who got hit by a bug. Not really seeing anyone else. He's going to try... How far are you? 1, 2, 3, 4... He's going to move
get it, bitch.
a little closer. 1, 2, 3, 4... He's not
Us, do you have any reactions?
Yeah, he's going to see as he goes...
1 sec, I think I might do.
If you have a reaction to like attack him, you can just
you
smack
can
him
actually
to the back of the head.
he's running past you, like not really sure that you're there. He's, as you know, he's going to just hop over the cart, run across. He's going to ready his javelin. You can make an opportunity attack on him if you like.
Oh, yeah, I'll totally do that.
Go for it.
Fuck him up.
Oh my god, yeah, you got like a natural 20 on that stealth. So Or whatever, yeah. God damn.
Come on, roll the dice. Do you need beyond? Come on. You can do it.
I believe in you. D&D Beyond.
A 17.
That will hit, absolutely. So roll for the damage. He's just leaping over the thing, and all of a sudden this dwarf comes out of nowhere with a massive sword that just stabs like clockwork sword, stabbing up into. Probably gonna eviscerate him.
2d6 plus 4.
Nice.
That's gotta be terrifying because he's got like an invisibility cloak. As well.
Yeah, exactly. He just thought he was a rock. Like.
What's really annoying is Dinyaman is just like not working now. It was rolling, the dice would roll and then vanish. And then roll and then vanish.
Ah!
Your damage?
That was not good.
2d6, you said? I can
Yeah.
roll them if you want.
Yeah, sure, go on.
2d6 plus 4, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
You did.
Potato
a big
damage.
14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
As he's hopping over,
Yeah.
like mid-jump, swing my sword up,
Oh my god.
cut off his head,
Jesus.
and then just like go back to being like crouched.
Be a rock again. So you watch as he actually makes a leap, continues moving forward for a few seconds, and then you just watch as his head actually just rolls off. His body continued moving, and then all of a sudden you realize just how sharp this blade is that Doc had made up, and he just does a whole anime thing where he just slices into 2 pieces, and he is gone. Okay, that was my one chance to do some damage to some PCs, but
Sweet.
God damn, we really are just the worst.
you're amazing. No, listen, hats off to you. Fair play. I got this Crunchar though, because you have revealed yourself. He's going to move over and is going to make an attack on you. So the thing is going to hop onto the box, bite down on Dwarfy Boy. Dwarfy Boy is gonna get it now when this little CR1 month is gonna rip you. CR2, even better.
CR2.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Heck
fuck.
yeah. It's gonna
Now
do
you're
a
in trouble.
bite, and so it's gonna. It's a 13 to hit. Does that hit you?
That misses,
That's-
but
Yeah.
I can do a riposte now.
Oh,
Because he missed me.
Yeah. my descent into madness. So you can attack back at it.
You've made
Yeah.
the mistake of attacking me. You
Ah,
fool.
sorry.
Call an
didn't
ambulance,
realize.
but not for me.
I didn't realize that attacking you guys now is actually the
Yeah,
silly thing
I
to
have
do.
I have to use a dice though. One
I
of
know,
my
yeah.
superiority dice.
I know the one.
So I got a dirty 20.
Wow, yeah, that hits 100%. What you can do to that? I gotta go.
It does a
real-
total of 2 damage. No, sorry. No.
Did I say 2? I meant 200 damage.
6.
6
It didn't add the 4.
Gotcha.
I was like, huh. Like, that is impossible. 2d6 plus 4. Rolled a 2.
Brilliant. So you come up now with this thing as it leaps
That's
on
on
top
my
of
dice.
you, goes to bite you. You bring up your sword right into its jaws, kind of flip it down. It hits its head off the side of the boxes, and it now is going to try and attack you with its claws. So that one's going to hit. So that's a 23 to hit,
Yeah, that totally hits.
and that's 6 damage to you. 6 slashing damage.
Oh, how dare it.
Ugh, you made me bleed my own blood.
All that for a single drop of blood.
Yeah. Okay, next on the list we got Diego. It's your turn.
Can I?
Again.
I'm gonna go help Grug. I'm gonna launch myself up the tree and into the leader orc man.
Perfect. So leapfrog over Grug into the leader. What would you like to do?
Just gonna Beyblade into him.
Nice. All right.
Beyblade.
First attack is a 25 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
And does 10 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Fuck me.
So you take a fireball, a
Grug...
bunch of poison, and everything else. So
yeah, that's fair. Grug. Okay, so Grug just bit him. So as he's like reeling back from Grug's poison, and he like reels back and exposes his neck, I'm just gonna spin in there and just cut off his head.
Oof, nice. Beyblade his head right off. Through the hands, you cleave straight through the hands that are holding his neck, and a few fingers and the head come clean off.
And that was the
Beautiful.
first of 4 attacks.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to bounce off the crate behind him and head towards the big ogre.
Nice. So ping pong, bounce over to the ogre, losing no momentum. In fact, you're only gaining it. And head over to this massive ogre now. Cool.
22 to hit.
That hits 100%. This thing is slow as fuck and absolutely massive.
And it only does 7 damage.
Oh, that must suck. For
Only 7.
You gotta slice up its body. That's all kind of charred and raw skin at this stage from the fire. Stumbles back a bit, but it's only just a scar going up its body. This thing's thick.
As I'm like cutting up its body, I'm gonna kick it in the face, and
Nice.
well, I'm gonna try and inflict a stun with that attack. So
Okay,
give me
good.
a con save. He probably
Con
is
save.
I can't know.
Let me just double check.
A bit of a stretch. I feel like he's gonna pass this one.
So that is a 14.
He beats it, unfortunately.
Okay, so you watch as you kind of slice up its body. Its own body kind of seizes up, but kind of just like a shake. A bunch of loose flesh falls off it. Meets eyes with you as you're running up its body now to kick it in the face.
And then I kick it in the face, and I get a 22 to hit.
That's nice. Yeah, that hits.
It does 7 damage.
Nice, consistent as always.
And I'll try and inflict a stun with that, I guess.
Alright.
Why not? I got key points to burn.
So you got an 18 on that one. So again, kind of getting used to you kind of just hit a blubber of fat and it just kind of like ripples across him and he kind of seems to absorb most of the shock. It's hard to find good nerve points on this guy. There's just so much mass on top of everything else.
That's fair. I'm gonna try one more attack. 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
All right. I'll be like, all right. Let's see if this puts you down, big boy. And I kick him for 10 damage.
Nice.
I'll try and inflict one more stun.
Alright, last one. Kicking right in the neck. That's going to do it. He only got a 7 altogether. And
Okay,
he
he's
he
stunned.
seizes up on the spot. Cannot move.
I will pirouette away and I'll just land next to Grug and just kind of elbow him, like, hey, good job.
He's kind of looking at you now, looking at the guy in front of him, and he's like, he like honestly can't think of anything to say. Looking at like how you just like mauled a bunch of people. You are much stronger than last time I met you.
I'm very hit or miss.
I put you
Literally.
Literally hit or miss.
It determines everything. If you get hit, you also go down.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Grog's just like standing there and just starts to get really. You can now see this excitement ooze from him. He's like, "It is so good to be around such strong warriors. Yes, I know I will get strong with you." Okay, so one of these little sad orcs in here. Orcs, surprisingly not very strong. You know, who knew? When you get to higher levels, for a normal person, they're terrifying. But you lost.
For god killers, it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, step down. It's a bit of an insult, really. So this thing's gonna charge right towards you, gonna bring up its great axe and try to make an attack.
Oh god, no!
And that is gonna be a miss, as 9 misses you. And it just kind of slams into the side of the cart as you dexterously flip over it. Its companion now is going to Yeah, because they're next on the initiative roll, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's also going to use movement, so he's bonus. Oh wow, he's in his boss's skin. That's creepy. So movement and bonus action to get over to you, and that is going to be a +5, so that's a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Oh man, yeah. So as he just. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look him in the eye, and be like, call an ambulance, but not for me. And I'm gonna redirect his attack to his friend.
Oh shit! Holy shit! So that has to. So how does that work? Tell me.
It's a reaction, and let me just read it.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it?
So with that 14, that just goes on to his friend, is it?
Not too sure. Where the fuck is it? I know I have this
Yeah, no
this
worries.
trait class feature, rage, monk, deflect, drunken, sway. Do I not have redirect attack yet? I might have fucking made it up.
I have no idea.
No, drunken.
Take your time, though. No worries. Is
It's
it a monk ability or is it a drunken monk ability?
Excellent question. Monk, 5e, redirect. Maybe I fucking left it off. Oh yeah, it's drunken master.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think I'm one level below it. Mother.
What level do you get it at? Level 9, is it?
Pixie sway. Oh no.
Oh,
if
you're
I have
barbarian.
leap to, I do. It's just not listed. Okay.
Oh.
I do have it because I've leaped to my feet. Because you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When
Cool.
a creature misses with your melee attack, you spend 1 key point as a reaction to cause that attack to hit one creature of your choice, other than the attacker that you can see within feet. It's
Nice.
just.
So with that 14, that will actually hit the other guy's armor, and he's going to roll a d12 to do damage to his friend. Holy shit, that's amazing. So yeah, attacking you guys is bad. So he does 10 damage to his compadre over here, and because that guy, I believe, was caught in the fireball, he just cleaves off his own friend's head as you just kind of tap the axe, kind of redirect it with your glaive, bring it right up, and you manage to cause his own attack. This is like next level Yeeter shit here. It's like,
They have to worry about themselves, themselves and the enemy or their friends.
God. So yeah, it's like clipping or so. I don't know, like what's some like pro gamer shit, like it's like ridiculous. Yeah, so that guy's dead. As his own friend's axe cleaves off his partner's.
I'll just look at him and be like, how could you? Why would you do this?
You just hearing Cedric, because you speak Orcish or whatever. He's just, oh Christ, Jesus Christ, how the fuck did I do that? Just looking at his axe.
I forgot they were
Like, oh,
Scouts or Dublin. I love it.
Love it.
Okay, that's their turn. Yeah, they're all dead. Everyone else who had the initiative before you guys is dead. Cool.
You're now too good at fighting to fight people ourselves. They now fight each other for us.
Epic, it's your turn.
Oh boy, you're killing it again.
Oh, jeez. So this thing, you've managed to smack its own head down into the box with your axe. What would you like to do now?
I'll make 2 attacks on him.
Mm-hmm.
Clickety clackety, I want to attack it.
My lord.
A 19.
That hits, yeah.
And it do 15 damage.
15 damage. Damn. Okay. Still up as you just kind of cleave down its face, and the face actually peels away. You can see it's actually loose below the skull. It's not actually stuck onto the skull, and now just the skull is revealed. These 2 burning coals are underneath.
A 15.
Yep, that hits. Oops, sorry. My mic again. Keep hitting my mic today.
It does 14 damage.
How would you like to do this?
I will just yeet the head in a certain way that I can kind of punt it off into the distance.
So with that, with a 4, you just kind of yeet it off. Actually, no, you give me a strength check. Let's see how far this thing goes.
How far does he eat it?
Oh,
What's the
fucking
yeeting
can't wait.
world record?
How far is the next town over?
A 21.
Wow, so let's say you launch it 20 feet off in the air. This is a big head. 3, 4. Let's say we go 25 feet. You just launch this thing through the air, kind of tumbles through, and then just splatters into the snow.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Nice. Do you want to move anywhere? Or are you happy where you are?
I'll run towards the big guy.
Cool. You want to get right up to him?
Yeah. I want to get up in his shit.
Right up in his shit. So, right up there. You can go around that guy and you're, right up into this guy's face. All right.
Uncomfortably close.
You just stand right up to him, like belly's almost touching. This thing's looking down at you. Not looking the best, to be honest. Like, it's like they've gone through a bit of a paper shredder. And their skin is just kind of hanging in bits all over their body. Like slaw. There we go. I got that one from Matt Mercer. It was a good description.
Like
word.
slaw.
Yeah.
That's a very descriptive way of describing it.
It's absolutely beautiful. We're on to the 8 initiatives. So Cedric, Joe, and Tora. I would say Tora. We'll put Tora last. So Cedric and Joe, both kind of being run by the same person. So it's up to you how you want to do this.
I think both are going to walk towards the doggo at the same time, and both are just going to throw firebolts at them.
Okay. So just like a bunch of gangsters come in, they're like, oh my god.
So it's a +5 to hit for me.
Okay, so you're hitting the big guy or the
dog.
Oh, the dog's dead. Sorry, the dog is.
Oh, the dog's dead.
His head's over there.
It's 25 feet away.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you eat it.
Yeah, no,
that's
absolutely.
fine. Yeah, we'll just if we can both hit the big guy, we'll both hit the big guy. So
Yeah, so actually, let me see. I could probably do that better with Joe. He's got 35 foot movement, and he can also fly.
Joe. Yeah, you can do it for scale.
So
You get advantage because he's stunned as well or something.
Oh, true. Yeah, he's paralyzed. So,
sure.
Or is he paralyzed or stunned?
Stunned. I always have to look up stunned. I should just fucking have.
I have it here. I just needed to know which one it was.
It is just stunned. Stun creature.
Okay. And automatically fails self. Yeah, attack rolls against them advantage.
Beautiful.
Nice. So your firebolts get advantage on. Joe gets 2 of them because he's Joe.
Yep. 13 on the first one.
That's gonna hit.
And yeah, he'll hit the second one as well.
All right. So how much damage is Joe doing altogether to this guy?
Joe is doing 4d10.
It's machine gun by fire.
Jugglebert.
26 damage.
How does Joe want to do this? That was exactly how much health this guy had.
Oh. How would Joe do this? He'd probably aim like the first one in the stomach to heat everything up, and then try and like pop the head off with the second one.
Oh my god. So yeah, with that, the thing shoots into his soft stomach now that's burnt away. So he kind of falls forward just so he's Joe's like height, kind of eye level with Joe, looks up, and then the second one goes right into its mouth. His head bursts into flames. And as is tradition, I will
Remove the head.
I will remove the head, yes.
Yeah.
You still have one guy. Let's not insult this one.
Yeah, you know what? This guy can do some shit, man. He can fuck shit up, man. He's got an axe.
He did just kill this other orc standing next to
Yeah,
him.
he's ruthless. He's fucking ready to go.
I think
Cedric, yeah, you can
Cedric
actually
probably just shoot the other guy.
Yeah.
I think I got a 15.
shoot. To hit. Yeah, that hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. He's still up. This one gets right into his eye socket and just kind of blows away kind of half his face, and he's kind of falls onto his knees, drops the axe, and is just screaming now. Just, and with that, Tora makes her way over, looks down at the goblin, meets his eyes. You see now for a split second, like, a flash of recognition in the orc's eyes as she brings up the axe and just cleaves off his head. And everyone is dead.
We're adding Tora to the list of people in the game.
Wow.
You
Okay.
love to see it.
You do love to see it.
Fucking rough. Good damage on it. Did anyone get damaged?
I did.
Grog.
He
Yeah,
took
yeah.
like 6 damage. Grog took a little damage, but he's fine. I think he even take damage? Yeah, he
He got
did.
hit in
He's on 54 health. It's fine.
Oh.
Okay. So with that, the cave is quiet. As you look down, hold up actually. That guy shouldn't be there. Sorry, he's actually, if he was to retreat back. But looking down at the cave itself, it's eerily quiet. And actually, shouldn't be actually showing off that much of the map. Apologies. So you kind of come down into the cave. There's nothing. It's very quiet. There's cart tracks all over the place. You can see that there's been a lot of coming and going, but also Diego, you would know that about 6 carts left here recently.
It was the people who just fought the guys in the cart that was ahead of us, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Those
Okay.
It's the same cart that they were unloading.
I think maybe most of them left, but surely they will leave someone behind the guard.
Let's investigate, but quickly but quietly.
Quickly but quiet, indeed.
Okay. So you're moving into the deeper parts of the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get everyone then to roll some stealth checks. Actually, I'm going to move these guys in here. There we go. Cool. So I'll get you all to roll stealth checks again.
17 for Joe and a 12 for Cedric.
Okay. So, boop.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. Diego?
Only a 12.
Okay. And then we've got Grog. Not bad. It's 14. We got Torda. It's a 10. We've got Wolves. Natural 20 for one wolf. Natural 1 for the other one. And
Incredible.
got what's it called?
Magnificent.
Toto's a 9. Okay. So, you lot continue into the cave. As you kind of come in deeper into the cave, you can see that this place, they've settled down nicely in here. There's lots of tents and everything set up. There seems to be some sort of eating quarters off to the far north of this cave. Continue on now. This place begins to split up into several different directions. Is there anywhere in particular you want to go? Do you want to head up to the north of the cave, investigate anywhere there, or do you want to just keep going deeper?
If we go up the middle so that we can get a view on the top left and kind of what that top right building is.
Up here, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
sure.
cool. So as you head up there, you can see now there's just like piles and piles and boxes of meat in this area, especially in this in the main tent that you have there in front of you. There's a whole plethora of different items, a whole plethora of different weapons. Swords, axes, crossbows, everything. They just have filled the whole place. And there's also a couple of small kegs of black powder. And there's a couple of rifles in there too.
Rifles?
Yes. Cedric, you would, out of everyone, you'd probably, and Joe as well. Joe would absolutely know what a rifle is. There are 2 of them here. There's 2 rifles and there's a flintlock pistol. And there's also a weapon of a similar shape that's all metal. This kind of black chrome metal. And has these 2 glowing green tips at the top of it. And has a much sleeker design than the flintlock pistol. It's not as clunky. It's very smooth and slick. And the very bottom of it as well, where the handle is, also glows green color.
Despite how I want to do this, I think the correct way to do it is that Joe would take the sleek-looking one.
Right. So with that, as he picks it up as well, it hums gently in his hand as if it's filled with energy.
Energy pistol. I'll take a rifle, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So just so you have the stats for it, so they're not a mystery.
Yeah.
Yes, I will give them here. Bear with me. I like this world. It's got guns.
Guns are fun. Might be just as easy as looking up D&D rifle, but there are lots of D&D rifles.
Yeah, I've got some stats from here. I just have to find the page again. Should have this up ready, but
I was gonna message Craig.
he's gonna be overjoyed.
I got you done.
I got you done.
Is it using the gunslinger stats? Okay.
It's not. It's actually, there's actual things here. So the hunting rifle, it does 2d10 piercing damage. The range is 80 foot to 240. It has
80 foot to 240. Damage was what again, sorry?
2d10 piercing.
Yep.
It's two-handed, and it has the reload property.
Yep.
And it has yeah, so there's 2 different rifles here. One of them then, so this one has 5 shots inside it.
Yep.
And there's another one, it's a musket. And the musket does 1d12 piercing damage. It has a range of 40 to 120 feet. Also two-handed, and it has the loading feat, so you have to put in you have to reload it.
And it has 1 shot, I take it.
Yeah, 1 shot for that one.
Okay.
And you also have the flintlock pistol. So it's a 1d10 piercing. It has the loading property, and it has a range of 30 / 90 feet.
Yep.
The other one, I will say nothing.
Yes, yeah, it's Craig's. So.
Mysterious energy pistol.
In that case, I will take the rifle.
Perfect. You have a rifle on you. There are this thing as well, as you kind of play around it. Craig also can aid you with figuring this out, but he kind of opens it up to reveal like the top. You can fit in at the top of this rifle 5 bullets, and you can see now here as well. I'm gonna roll to see how many bullets there are here. So for this gun, they've got there's about 15 other bullets. There's 5 loaded into it, and there's also 15 more of these bullets scattered around the place. A lot of them as well look like they're kind of beat up and broken and not really usable. But the ones that you have found, there's 15 good ones there.
Can we do a check for energy pistol rounds, or if it even requires rounds?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation on a 14. Sorry, plus 4.
Sorry.
22.
22. Looking around, you don't find anything for this. You don't know what it takes. You do, however, you find about 23, like a bag of bullets for the musket itself. There's 23 bullets in there, these metal ball bearings. And you find some gunpowder as well for ammunition. While that's going on, you can't find anything for this mysterious weapon, but then Craig, kind of playing around with it, clicks a button, and the button of the gun falls out, and he kind of catches it in his hand, and it's just this stick of glowing green light. It's like this bar that's fallen out of the bottom. The mag is just this glowing energy, and he pops it back in.
Okay.
There's nothing like that anywhere else, but Joe, kind of looking at this whole thing, kind of figures out that this is probably the energy source for it. Like, this is the fuel for this gun.
I wrote rifle into D&D Beyond, and there's an antimatter rifle, a laser rifle, an automatic rifle, and a hunting rifle.
Yeah. So you have the
hunting rifle.
I think you do have the hunting rifle. Yeah, you do.
Fucking what the fuck is an antimatter rifle?
I think it's like a railgun.
It does necrotic damage.
Nice.
The more you know.
Oh no! Then it's a rifle that decays matter.
Yeah, it's basically like a shotgun. It's got 2 shots, just disintegrates people. Yeah.
Rad.
Cool.
Why did the orcs have a super pistol?
You don't know?
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different there's other battle axes, great swords. None of them seem to be magical or anything like that. These are the only ones that seem to have some sort of unknown property. But as you are looking through all of this, you begin to hear a rumble. And the ground itself begins to break. And all of a sudden, coming up below you lot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a worm.
A massive centipede-like creature emerges. And I'm going to have to get... Well, actually, first... Hold up! I need to find the page with the thing.
Is it frantic? It's chill, right? Yeah?
It's 100% chill. It just wants to say, hi, I'm just a little... I'm just a little centipede. I'm just here to help you guys out. You seem lost. Unfortunately not. Creatures...
Remind me to try and tame it before the end of the session, guys.
You gotta.
Well,
that's the law.
It's gonna make a bite against... Wait, hold up. Okay, so it's gonna bite Joe. Holy shit, that's pretty dope for a roll. It got a 30 on the hit.
Oh, damn. Just about hits.
Even with shields, it probably does not have.
just like, maybe like 1 or 2 more defense, I would have been fine.
I've never been the DM who actually wants to beat the players, but I'm kind of
getting there with us.
Yeah.
But it's like I have to be, otherwise it's too easy for you guys. And I'm like, I gotta make this somewhat of a challenge for you.
I don't want to kill you. That being said, stop with the fireballs.
Yeah. So, Joe is going to take some damage.
I told Joe I wouldn't. I told Craig I wouldn't kill Joe this game. So.
You're not the one doing it.
Just you will be the one rolling up the new character sheet, though.
Okay, so that's 16, okay, wait. 20.
It's a lot of counting.
So that's 38 piercing damage. And then he also takes 38 piercing damage and then 10 fire damage. And he is considered grappled. And he is also restrained. Okay. And now... wait. Yeah, so everyone roll initiative, please.
Is Joe down?
No, Joe's alive.
Joe's alive. Oh, god damn. Man, I got 16.
Okay, sorry, I'll just... So, Diego, you're 16.
Oh.
What did Cedric get?
Fitting. Cedric got a 19, but
Oh.
Joe got a natural 1 plus 2.
Wow, okay. What did Epic get?
Got a 4.
4. Nice. Ta-da. Oh, Tori got a 4 as well.
I'm just gonna run back.
Burr. Yeah, sure. Burr's an 18, and Grug got a 10. And then this big guy.
I was looking at the wrong character.
Very nice. So, that's a 19. So what is your bonus to dexterity, Cedric?
0.
0. Okay, so this thing actually gets to go first. And it is going to swallow Joe. So it makes a bite attack against the medium creature, grappling it. I just have to make the attack first, so... Hold.
His armor class is quite good, so hopefully
It
he just
is.
gets swallowed.
The condition... Okay, so grappled and also restrained. So I just need to double check restrained here. Creatures have disadvantage dex saves. Deck rolls have advantage. Okay, yeah. So he has advantage on that. Advantage against Joe. So, okay, it got a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So, it's swallowed. While swallowed, the creature is blinded, restrained, and it has total cover against attacks. And it takes the start of it. Okay, so that's for later. Okay. So you watch as this thing bursts up from the ground, and it swallows Joe. Right, Cedric, it's your turn.
Okay.
Sure.
Is there... No, I'm too old to do that. I was gonna, try and jump in after Joe and then thunder step out.
Holy shit.
But I don't think Cedric would be able to do that.
I mean, he can certainly try. If you want.
That's DM speak for I will kill you. You can try.
I am going to cast Witch's Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay. So does it...
Plus 5 to hit.
Oh, it's a roll to hit it.
16.
Does not hit, I'm afraid. As this thing is writhing around the place, diving back under the ground, shooting back up. You just can't get a clear shot. It just misses. And he watches your Witch's Bolt just fly short of this thing and fizzles off into the distance. Disappear.
In that case, I will unsheath Rodgil and say Rodgil and start the battle.
Okay, with that it bursts into flames in your hand. Okay. So that is Cedric's turn. We then go to Burr. So Burr's going to try and attack this creature. Oh, that's our friend, give him back! And he's going to rage. He's going to attack. And actually, I need to double check some stuff with Burr here because he can actually do some stuff while raging. Let me just see all his abilities here. So rage.
It's gonna be an awkward conversation with Craig tomorrow.
Yeah. There was this big bug, and nothing I could do.
Okay, so he's got 2 attacks. I forgot he's got 2 attacks. Nice. So first attack with Whisper hits this creature. He's going to do 9 plus 2 more damage, so that's going to be 11 damage to this thing. And he's going to make a second attack. And as soon as he does, though, make this attack, the axe itself begins to heat up and burst into flames, and he is also going to take 10 points of fire damage. So that is, so he's down to 50. No, sorry, 39. Okay, but he's going to try to attack again. Oh, yeah, it's not halved because it's fire. And he's going to try hit him again. That one hits. I already rolled actually. Yeah, that one hits. And he does another 16 plus 2, 18 points of damage. So that is. Wait. Let me just double check. Okay, so 18 damage to this guy. So that is. Okay. Slices into him, cleaves into this thing's stomach, and is going to take another more fire damage. Oh, that's not good. 16 more points of fire damage as he cleaves into this thing. Just as he's kind of cleaving to this thing, this body just seems to be like molten, like red hot. As he kind of cuts through the body, the axe itself, luckily, is magical, but the blood itself that comes from this creature is almost like magma that burns Burr's flesh. And Burr's going to take another 16 points of fire damage.
Fire damage.
It is a lot of fire damage. I'm actually going to just get some music up for this.
Jam.
Or if anyone else wants to pick some music, feel free.
Make sure it's DMCA approved.
Ivan Dutch is still there if anyone wants to do some Ivan Dutch stuff. Oh, here we go. Viking Nordic pagan music. This sounds good enough.
Do it. I've got battle music, but I don't know if it's DMCA.
Here we go.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, so turn that up a little bit. So, that is Burr's turn, and we go now to. You got a 1. Shit. So Diego, it's your turn. Seeing now as well that as whenever the body of this thing is touched, it seems to be burning Burr with every hit.
Joe is currently grappled, is he? Or restrained?
Joe is being swallowed now by this creature, and is now inside of him.
He's restrained, blinded, and he has protection against all attacks.
Oh, nice. I mean, that's a nice little touch. I'm going to, seeing one of my friends getting swallowed, just gonna go into a rage.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
If I attack this thing, there's a decent chance I'll just fucking die because I have 4 attacks or like 3 attacks. So I'll just get like incinerated. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna start like stabbing at it. Yeah, glaive attack.
All right.
22 to hit.
22 hits. As you do hit it, you do take 14 points of fire damage.
Oh, ow. That's fine. That's cheap. 14. I can take that. Yeah, he takes 14 back. No.
14 back. Nice. What's your collective HP?
Don't worry about it, but I'll collect.
Yeah, if you all add it all up, maybe it's a win-win if you can. If it's gonna work.
Yeah, maybe it's net positive. I mean, this is an absolute stretch, but I'm gonna try and inflict a stun.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna make a con save, and that is a 17. I'm afraid. As you kind of hit this thing, you're kind of looking for a point to hit when you made that jab, but it's just covered in all these hard scales. It's kind of hard to actually figure out how to paralyze this massive creature.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't understand, but I'm gonna attack it again. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Let's fucking incinerate a bird. 19?
19 hits, and you take 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'm just.
I told Craig about his energy pistol, and he just replied with solid thanks. So I replied with, you may be in a bad spot at the moment.
Yeah, hold that. It takes 11 damage, and I'll try and inflict another stun.
Alright.
Alright,
so another stun.
Second to last people.
Wow, that's a 23.
Yeah, fails, unfortunately.
Oh, shit, nice.
Fuck.
Yeah, you just hit this hard scale, roast your fists, but this thing is, still moving.
There's no odds. There's no real chance I can grapple this thing. You know? No. You think I can do a grapple?
It's considered huge, or even bigger, actually. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll do my final final unarmed strike.
All right, go for it.
And incinerate. I might miss though. 14
does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's
but you. I'm gonna say you don't touch it. Yeah, no, absolutely. So you just kind of this thing is moving all around the place, dashes to the side. Your fist kind of goes short. You miss it, but you can feel the heat from its body just brushing past your fist.
Cool. That's my turn.
Cool.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. No. I mean, no. It actually doesn't matter. I wouldn't. I technically shouldn't have been able to take an extra attack, but I missed. So
okay. No worries. Okie dokie. You happy where you are?
I mean, yeah, grand.
Okay. This thing's kind of circling around, burrowing down into the ground again, and kind of just consuming this whole battlefield.
Yeah, no. If I move, I'll provoke an opportunity attack, won't I?
You will, yes.
Yeah, no, grand. I'll just prep.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Goddamn. It's not good enough. So, Grog's turn. Okay. Here we go. Now I will show you just how powerful I am. And he leaps onto the
Be careful, Grog!
Bites into it.
Grog!
Totally misses. Like rolls onto the ground as he misses this thing with his bite attack. He's going to go back. We're going to say he's actually picked up the sword because I forgot about that. But he's going to bring up the sword and he's going to cry it. And that is... That's not gonna hit. You rolled a 6. And he again swings shy. He's like, oh, this would be so much easier if it wasn't roly-poly all over the place. And Grog's gonna go into a rage because he can't hit it. That's his turn. So 10. We got then in the 4 section, I think. Yeah, we've got Epic. You're next.
Cool. I will rage.
Nice. Solid.
Roll that d20.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Turn into it.
Turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
A 15.
15. Let me get this up here. Okay. Wonderful. So, bear with me here. I gotta change. Sorry, I'm just gonna...
Poor Craig.
It's not a rough time.
I was like, you may be not saying your health is 19 and you're inside a giant centipede, but you know, these things happen.
Oh, this is you know that you wanted like some negative things?
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those negative things.
Oh. Oh no.
It's not great. I'm not gonna lie. It's This is a pretty shit one. So, you watch as wooden roots grow out of the ground all around you in a 10-foot radius. So that's this. And everyone within that radius, I need you to all make strength saving throws.
Rad. Including the bug, though?
Including the bug, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
So the bug...
I have to imagine that Joe doesn't have to make one.
True, he is inside the bug.
Does a 12 pass?
Does not, I'm afraid.
Does
Why?
a 14?
It does not.
But why not? Why not, though?
Because it's
That feeling when your own fucking friend TPKs the party.
Burr passes. Burr is not grappled. Grog does not get grappled. Tora is grappled. And both of the wolves are grappled.
Is the worm though?
The worm is also grappled by these.
Yeah.
I'm fucking all part of the plan.
Whoop-dee-doo. So, yeah, it's a strength check to beat the grapple, and then you have to take an action to break free or deal 10 damage to the thing. You can actually just use an action to break free from it. Literally, the roots kind of just lift you up, and they kind of coil around you, but you can spend your action to untangle yourself from them.
Can I just devil snare, deadly fun, but it'll sulk in the sun.
Okay.
Just get out.
Just usually most.
Yeah, usually must.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess so. It's Tora's turn there. She's going to spend her turn just breaking the branches and kind of eventually like land back down onto the ground. Not really sure what to do. Kind of panicking. And yes, it's your turn, Cedric. So you can spend your action if you want.
No, I haven't attacked yet. No. I
Oh,
haven't.
true. Sorry, you haven't even taken your turn. Sorry, Epic. I kind of got.
I haven't clickety clackety.
You haven't clickety-clacked anything. Yeah, so you managed,
Yeah.
as you kind of explode, all these roots shoot up, and now these small little not dragonflies, fireflies are starting to fill the room. Okay, what would you... You're just going to go yeeting?
Yep.
Alright. So make me an attack roll. It's also considered grapple. Let me just double check that. I think it just means its movement is down, but...
A 17.
That you meet it, you beat it. So
Okay.
you do hit it. Sorry, I was just checking the grappled condition there. So it does just have 0 movement and stuff.
It takes 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, so and you take 9 points of fire damage as you cleave
Okay.
into this thing, and it's kind of magma-like blood sprays across your forearm. It just burns the flesh.
Could I
Mhm.
cone a cold in such a way that I don't get any friendlies?
Currently, you've made an attack. I think your second attack only comes from
Oh, okay, melee.
in melee attack. Yeah.
But I have Action Surge, so I could
You
use
could
that
use action surge,
for...
100%. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, totally. So you want to try to cone and cold this thing? You could shoot upwards,
Yep.
basically, as this thing is kind of shooting up. It's really tall, so you could probably just fire upwards towards this creature, if you'd like.
And then we could all die.
He died. That was his final words. He's back.
He did dead. Okay, so cone of cold. Let me just.
It literally...
What's that?
my entire Discord crashed.
Oh,
One sec.
Wow.
so it's got to make a con save, if I'm correct. I think the DC for this is actually pretty high. I'm just double check the range stats. Okay, bear with me. I'm just gonna find the stats for this thing.
Any other music requests?
Anything really, kind of cool.
I think I just put a YouTube link in, don't I?
Yeah, you put dash. You put the. Show you the actual like.
Yeah, dash play. And
Yeah,
then
dash play, and then space, and then your link.
hyphen play.
Hyphen.
Yes.
Thank you. So the DC for this, if I'm correct. Ooh, nice. I like the image for this.
We're all gonna die to a centipede. We're all gonna die to a centipede.
And it crashed.
I've wanted to use one of these monsters for a very, very long time, but I've never had the right place to put one.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna roll the con save for the thing anyway. So it has to get a 17 to hit to beat it, but I think it just failed there. Yes, it did. It got a 14.
And Cone of Cold is how much?
I'll go back to this now. Cone of Cold is 8d8.
Hot damn.
Any modifiers now?
Nope, that's it.
No.
Okay.
Spells don't get modifiers, sadly.
This is a jam, Cahill.
Thank you.
And I'll go for my last attacky.
What did you get on the damage for the 88?
Sorry, 39.
39. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just mark that down. Okay, wait. Hold up. Okay. So, yeah, 39 damage as you shoot this thing up into it. I'm actually going to have to get you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is a jam, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, alright.
Oh shit! A natural 20.
Natural
So
20.
a 19. So I have
as
-1 to.
As you do fire this up into the creature, your mind goes blank for a moment, and you feel cold. But you shake it off. You're fine. You're focused on the battle. You're not going to get distracted by anything right now. And you do watch, though, as the ice kind of covers its whole body, it does seem to kind of melt away in patches. It doesn't seem to take the full effect of this thing. However, you can make a second attack. Third attack,
I
should say.
will get an attack on where I think the stomach is.
Okay. Go for it. How much damage did you do again with the first swing?
14.
14. Nice. Alright.
Oh, never mind. I do not get that at 12.
12 to hit, is it? Fortunately, that does miss. So,
Oh well.
as you kind of try to swing into the stomach, a bunch of these claws just come down and kind of pin your axe to your blade to the floor. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do? You happy where you are?
I'm happy on yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, you're going right for the stomach. I feel like actually you had a good sense of it there. There's like a little bit of a bulge there and everything, but it does manage to pin you down. Okay. So we're on to Cedric. It's your turn. Two wolves spent their actions breaking out. What would you like to do?
Can I still do stuff while grappled?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. You just have 0 movement speed. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Again. Yep. And you can't benefit from like bonuses to speed or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Just kind of held in place. You're kind of just held aloft by these wooden branches that have kind of come up from the ground.
Could I bonus action Misty Step
Yeah.
out of the branches?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You just kind of phase out of the distance, turn into mist, and appear somewhere else. Where would you like to appear?
I go next to Toto and Grog. In between
Okay.
them.
So kind of like here, down, up, just over here.
Close enough that I can still hit some with Rodgill.
Ah, okay. So you're going, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. So you reappear behind the two of them. And that will give you enough space to still hit this thing if you want.
Right. I missed entirely.
Oh no, shit! What shit?
A 5.
A 5. Okay, unfortunately, yeah. This thing just kind of it's just like flailing around the place, trying to bite at all of you, and this thing you kind of just clip off a bunch of the scales for just a second, but yeah, feelers, yeah. But unfortunately, it does miss. So
that's it.
That's it. Okay. So top of the round now. It is the centipede monster's turn.
Does Joe take damage for being in the stomach?
He does now. At the start of its turn, he is going to take some acid damage. Oh, it's actually Joe's turn first. Well, but he's restrained, blind.
Does he get to do anything?
Yeah, you can try.
He can actually, yeah. When he's restrained, so creatures have disadvantage on dex saves. Restrained creatures have 0 speed. They can't benefit from bonus speeds. Attack rolls against a creature of advantage, and creatures' attacks have a disadvantage. So he can make an attack while in there, if he would like.
Could he?
Yes.
Levitate out of this.
Interesting. Hold up. I'm just going to check something here. Well, he's got 0 speed in there currently because he's like completely. I'm gonna say because this thing,
true.
like the actual muscles, like all around this thing's stomach and throat, have just kind of completely locked it up. It's like hard for him to move. He can probably move just enough to actually do maybe some hand signs or whatever for some spells. But in terms of levitating out of there, it's just locked tight. There's nowhere really to move. He's completely discombobulated.
Try shatter.
Yeah.
Shatter might work. Yeah.
He'll take damage off Shatter.
He will take damage himself from shatter.
And he cannot afford to take damage off Shatter.
He could cure wounds himself. He could.
Oh yeah.
He has cure wounds. Yeah, he'll probably just cure wounds himself.
Okay.
Can he do that as a bonus action?
No.
No. So he will just cure wounds himself. He gets 1d8 plus 4.
I'm just gonna check restrained again one more time. Yeah, they can't benefit from speed and yeah, okay.
He heals 6.
Nice. Everything counts, I guess.
Every little helps. Bonus action, I guess he will do absolutely nothing.
Okay. And with that, he starts to get digested. 4, 14. So he takes 18 points of acid damage.
Well, he's not dead.
Alright, that's good, that's good. And now, the Remoras is going to... It's actually going to... Who hit it? Diego hit it a lot. Burr hit it a lot.
Burr and...
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, Burr...
Grog hit a lot as well. Did Grog hit a lot?
No, he actually totally missed him every time. So I'm gonna roll a dice. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, reroll then. It's gonna try to attack you, Epic. So it's gonna bite you, and that is a 29 to hit.
Just about.
Oof. Yeah.
All right. So that is. So that's 44 points of piercing damage.
Oh, thank God I have fucking resistance.
And
Fuck me.
you
Holy
also
shit.
take 10 points of fire damage. And you are currently grappled and restrained.
Sorry, how much fire damage?
10. 10 points.
Okay. So.
The thing just leaps up, bites down on Ebic, and is now just swinging around in its jaws. And that's its turn. It's just going to stay there, kind of bouncing around, flailing around, biting Ebic. Trying to swallow him too now. Okay. Top of the round. Oh,
We have fought gods weaker than this thing.
I actually messed up there, Cedric. I gave you a second turn, didn't I? Or no?
No, I took
Joe's turn.
Oh, so, yeah, I rolled a 19 on my initiative. You probably did give me a second turn there.
Yeah, I that was my bad. So we'll say that's your turn. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
apologize.
just skip me this turn. It's fine.
All right. So Burr, it's Burr's turn. So he is going to. Yeah, it was Joe that I was thinking at the time, and that's why I kind of thought you. So Burr, he's like, "Oh no, not you too!" And he's going to charge in. He's going to try to attack this guy with his axe. Best he can. That's a miss, unfortunately. Oh shit! Wait. I actually have to re-roll the attack on you, Ebic. Apologies for this, but does an 18 still hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Because it had. Actually, need to double check something here. First creature disadvantage on attacks on other creatures. Resistance.
No, I wouldn't mix well.
With when you're raging, do you gain resistance or do you get half damage?
I get resistance on like slashing, piercing, and.
Okay, with the fire damage, you take 5 of it
No.
instead of. Oh.
No, I no. It's just slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning.
But what term does it use? Does it say resistance or does it say half damage?
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Cool. So you can't get double resistance on that, but you do get resistance on that fire damage that you would have taken as Burr's ancestral guardians would have actually taken some of that. Blast.
Okay.
So you only take 5 fire damage.
Bad.
Let me see here. Okay. So Burr is going to. He misses his first attack. He's going to try to make another attack. And that's 2 3s. Shit. Okay. So Burr misses both of them. Trying to swing at this thing. Can't get a good hold on it at all. So that's his turn. It's as best as he can do. Oh, you know what? Actually. Hold up. I'm going to try something here. No. This is something new that he can do that I haven't really been doing, I think. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the thing. He's never done that before because I keep forgetting he's a ranger, but he's actually going to put a mark on this thing. So until this point, he gets extra damage on it. Cool. He's like, even if you get out of here, I will hunt you down, and I will slay you, and pluck every one of your little toothpick legs. That's his turn. Okay, so we're then going to Diego. On to you.
I realized I should have rolled my strength check with advantage. So am I good to roll that again?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Does a flat 20?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
So you're not grappled by the.
Ebic is currently grappled in your man's mouth, isn't
He's
he?
grappled and restrained. Yeah.
Oh. I literally don't think I can take the fire damage. I'm literally gonna go down and
Oh man.
I'm going to.
Yep.
Try help. No, Ebic can still attack. Oh my god. Fuck it. I'm gonna take one attack anyway and see how I do. I'm gonna take one attack against the centipede.
Okay. Go for it.
25 to hit.
That hits. You do take. You know what? Continue with the attack. I'll tell you after you do the damage and everything. I'll do the damage, the fire damage to you.
It does 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
And I will try and inflict a stun, even
Alright.
though this man's constitution is.
So it's gonna take a con save. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, I got a 21 on the con save.
Motherfucker.
You take, though, 12 points of fire damage.
A good 12 points. Okay, I am going to use my bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Can I split my 2 attacks with a bonus action, or do I have to do one and then the other?
You put a bonus action in between, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action disengage, and then I'll use
sorry.
I'll fly. Is there any gunpowder? And
Yeah,
there around with
is gunpowder inside the tent on the right. There was 2 small kegs of it.
2 small kegs of it. Okay, I'm going to fly over to that, and as I do, I'll send off a insect.
Nice. Okay, perfect. So you fly over this way. Shoot a insect. Give me an attack roll on the insect.
Don't fail me now, Benjamin. You can do it. Don't get incinerated.
Oh my god.
It's 22 to hit.
That hits, absolutely. And this thing is kind of just barely tapping this thing, so it doesn't actually burn, which is nice. So how much damage do you
like Benjamin? You only do a little 3 damage, but it's
only 3?
Oh, well, yeah. He's only a D8. He gives me a buff though.
Okay, gotcha.
That's his gimmick.
So 3 damage. Okay.
Right, and I will chill by the gunpowder for a little bit. Or well, I can't really fucking distract it. There's no way it'll even listen to me now. I'll chill by the gunpowder.
You can attempt to, but it has got food in its mouth at the moment.
It's got a lot of shit going on. Yeah. I'll leave it.
Okay. You can always try. You can always take a roll if you'd like.
Fuck it. I will shout at this big fucking centipede and be like, "You are fucking shit. You are a disgrace. You sneak up on us through the ground. I don't even know if you can understand me. And then you swallow my friends, and I'm just gonna spit on the ground and try really piss it off."
Give me a performance check.
8.
8. Unfortunately, there's no reaction to this thing.
Yeah,
It's a good attempt, but unfortunately, yeah, no, there's nothing from this thing.
That's gonna be fair. Cool.
Okay. Going then to Grog. He's like, okay, this is my time. This is my moment. I can do this. Okay, and he kind of leaps up with the axe. Oh, come on, Grog. Come on, you fuck. He rolled a 7. So it misses. He's going to bite him. And he rolled a 4. Oh, Grog is just rolling around trying to bite this thing. He's just like, he just tossed the axe onto the floor.
Grog, stop trying to bite it.
I want to. Yeah, both miss anyway. He's just snapping, biting, slicing. Can't get a hit on this thing, and he's just.
Where's Cyrex? Did he?
Oh fuck! Sorry,
no, throw him at the bottom of the round or something. Yeah.
You know what? He'll at that moment as well. He's gonna launch an arrow in there. He's gonna have advantage. He rolled 2 2s. Okay, so the first attack he made was a miss for sure. We'll say it's his turn now, and he has advantage on this as well. So that's gonna hit. He's gonna get a sneak attack on this, and thank you for the reminder. He's off in the shadows, firing at a distance.
You're doing great, Alex.
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, I noticed.
So, Cyrax. Where's his stat? There he is. Okay, so there we go. So, wow, that's not bad at all. So that is 12, 14, 15. Does he have an extra attack? He does not. No. So it's 16 damage to this thing. Okay. So one of these arrows just shoots under one of the plates and kind of shoots itself into this thing's chest. So that's Cyrex's turn, we'll say. So we'll put him just after Grog. Let's put Cyrax. Okay. This post-it note is absolutely ripped to pieces. It's over, Grog. It's now. Oh. Ebek's turn.
Clickety clackety. I want to attack it.
I'm amazed at how many different ways you can describe that you want to hit something. Like, you've come up with a different way almost every time. It's great. So, give me an attack roll.
21.
That hits, absolutely. So, you do take 13 points of fire damage.
Is that resistance or?
It's not, as it's just kind of you just touching the flesh. This thing isn't actually attacking you.
Okay.
So this is just from you physically hitting the thing, and just getting burned from it. But yeah, roll for damage.
It did 15.
15, nice.
Oh, sorry, 14.
14, okay. Okie dokie. All right, 14 damage. And
I'll
make
clackety clackety again.
go for it.
Oh, I missed.
Missed. What?
9.
9. Okay, cool. So you smash up through this thing, and they come in for the second attack, but this thing is already kind of dashed off to the side. I actually think you've got disadvantages in these attacks, but it's fine. Well, no worries. That you're just kind of in its mouth, just kind of slashing at this thing, trying to hit it. It's also, you're currently being burned by its teeth, and it's now trying to throw its head back to swallow you whole. Okay.
How dare.
Tora is going to come in. She's going to try and bring up her axe. She's going to slice this thing. Let me just get stats for her. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna hit. So that's a 20 to hit, and 2d8. So 7, 9 plus. So that is 10 damage. And you watch as well as the... Oh, actually, that's going to do nothing, the other bit. But you watch as Tora swings the axe up to this thing. The entire axe gets covered in a layer of frost as she shoves it to the thing's gut. It does manage to absorb some of this fire damage that they do take. But that's about it. So they still take like 13 points of fire damage. So Tora... ADDDD. Okay. So I'm gonna go down to this. Okay. So swings up with the axe, tries to hit this thing, doesn't get it. Well, it does hit it, but does a little bit of damage to it. And then her wolves are gonna go in. So both these things are gonna make attacks. So one wolf misses, gets a 2. The next one gets a 17, so that's gonna hit. Oh my god, so many monsters. Gotta go get.
How many NPCs do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counting wolves?
Never seem to learn. So they're gonna do 8 plus 4, so 12 damage to this thing. And one of these, so that is a 6, so 56. So that wolf is also going to take some damage. And it takes 9 points of damage. So, okay. Okay, cool. Alright. There, there's a marker. Put that over there. And now it is Joe's turn. What would you like to do?
Joe
Yeah.
is gonna
Oh shit.
pull the trigger
Oh.
On the laser pistol. Ah, that's cool. All right, he's got a double attack too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nice. So,
And he is proficient in firearms.
he is, because he's point blank up to this thing. I'm gonna say you can just do the damage. You know what? Well, because the insides are tough. Well, I'm not gonna give you disadvantage or advantage. Yeah, just make the straight attacks. Just it's
What does
basically,
it do?
You're gonna be using your dexterity for this, and if you do hit, it's gonna be doing 3d6 damage.
Okay.
That's a good pistol.
Does 3d6 lightning damage.
Holy shit.
One attack hits. A 19.
19. Okay. What was the first one? Just out of curiosity.
13.
13. Well, because it's not got scales on the outside, I will say that both hit.
Okay.
So,
So how much?
roll me. It's 3d6 per attack, plus your dexterity modifier.
So 3d6 plus dex plus dex.
Yeah. And you can mark down that from the 50 shots that it has, it's used 2.
Okay, so it has 48 shots left.
Yes, it does.
6 is 18, and 1 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 2 is 23. 23 damage.
23 damage altogether. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Then pretty
Okay.
sure he's gonna die.
Oh god. Okay. Well, as he does kind of fire up through this thing's stomach, it lights up green for a second as it he can now see just the insides of the creature just digesting him all around. It's quite a horrific sight. You can also see other skulls and other bones in here, probably the size of other orcs, and yes, the acid does start to take more effect on him. Fortunately, it wasn't enough damage to help him get free, but yeah, so he does take okay, let's see,
1st number is more than enough to kill him.
21. Yeah, 21 damage. He's not dead though, is he? He's just unconscious.
He's unconscious. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on minus. You said 27 damage.
21 damage.
He's on minus 14 health.
Okay. With this, the creature is gonna swallow yourself, Epic.
No.
He's gonna try to anyway. I got a natural 20. And
No.
He's gonna swallow you, Epic.
I actually don't know if I have enough. Do you know if I have enough dice for this one?
Oh god. This is going great, guys. We went from such highs to such lows.
So, bite attack on you. So that is. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, so. Wait, it has a disadvantage against the attacks because of the Spirit Guardian, so I don't think it's. Yeah, it's still gonna hit with like a 26, but it's not gonna be critical damage.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So from that, the bite itself, you take 35 points of piercing damage. No, sorry, 42 points of piercing damage. And
45. I am down.
you also take. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. This is halved as well, and you also would take 5, 9, 12 points of fire damage, which is half, so 6. But
Does he take after he downs, or is it all?
No, it's all in the one go. Yeah, so yeah, you're not gonna, I'm not gonna do that to you, where you, sorry, you failed to. No, it's just all in the one with the teeth actually sinking in that also burn into his flesh. They take some of that fire damage. The rest is just piercing damage, and you watch as Epic is also swallowed by this creature. And then it is going to try and burrow away.
Fuck off.
So it's going to start going under the ground. As it goes underground, you can all make opportunity attacks on it. Anyone who is in range of the thing.
Yeah, not me. Yeah, cool.
So, Grog finally hits the thing with the axe.
Does a million damage.
Yeah, fucking cuts it in half.
He does. Let's see. Is it D12? Is it for this thing? Wasn't it? D12.
Oh, his big axe.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he does 9 damage to the creature, and he also takes 12 points of fire damage. Burr is going to make an attack. That does that hit? Character. Find Burr here.
Of course, it doesn't hit. What are you talking about?
No, it does actually. He's got a +9 to that, so it does hit. Whoa, nice one, Burr. 16 damage.
That's fire
16
damage, though.
big ones. No, he then takes some fire damage. Yeah.
Burr, you're made
Sure.
of wood. Burr.
I am made. I will save my friends. Burr.
Burr, honorable Burr. Don't insinuate yourself, though.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt Burr a lot. He's gonna take 9 more points of damage. He's on 14 health.
Burr, you fool.
Whatchamacallit? Cedric, do you want to take an opportunity attack on this?
I presume I have to use my sword to do that, yeah?
Yeah, it would be. Melee
Yeah, okay.
attack.
Yep.
So what did he get?
8.
8. Okay. Unfortunately, it does not hit. Tora is going to also hit. It's going to hit with a 17, and we'll see how much damage. That's not a lot. That's 8 damage. Oh. And with that, Tora finishes off the beast, cutting off
Oh my god.
Oh,
the
my
bottom
God.
half of its tail. And you watch
Jeez, that
as
music kicked in at the exact right second.
like a tube of toothpaste being squeezed out as it burrows into the hole. Both an unconscious Ebic and an unconscious Joe pop out of the other end.
Holy shit.
And the creature, half buried underground, is no more. And I think we'll leave it there for this week.
Jesus. Woo, close one. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yeah, ooh, that was tough.
And that's what it looks like when Cedric can't fireball something at the start of it.
Yeah. This is what it could be like. And, it was just a coincidence that thing was immune, or not immune, but took half damage from... Was it immune?
I'm surprised if it wasn't immune.
Oh, fuck, it was immune, actually, to cold damage. It's actually still alive! Wait! That...
It's back.
It actually is still alive! I'm sorry!
Okay, cool.
We're still in it! We're still going, guys! It still has health left. These two wolves are both going to make their attacks. It's going to miss. It's also going to miss. Fuck! Okay, so this thing's actually burrowing away. Sorry, I should have said nothing, but that cone of cold did nothing to it. Yeah, so that it still has a bit of health left. Not a lot, but a bit. And with that,
Can Cedric walk to the edge of the circle that it's burrowing down and just fireball the shit out of it?
You can. Fire a fireball in there.
Dex save, I guess.
Yep. You watch as you fire the fireball, its entire body just absorbs it. And it continues burrowing.
No!
It's immune to fire. I literally just said it.
Was it?
No, you said cold. It was
Cold,
cold.
yeah, cold, but also, sorry, I didn't say fire, but yeah, just also need to fire and cold.
Both.
Okay, so that's Cedric's turn. Cedric, you've come right up to the hole. There's just a massive tunnel now where it's burrowing back into the ground. We'll pop you there. Cedric, you've gone. Yeah, it's Burr's turn. Burr's gonna race after it. Absolutely scorched, kind of half on fire at this stage, but he's going to run down into the hole, dive after it, moving half speed through it. He's going to make an attack. First one misses, second one misses. Burrs can't hit this thing for shit. He rolled a 6 and a 5. Yeah, neither of those hit.
I'll give him my inspiration.
Okay. That is enough. He rolled a 9 plus 9, so that's an 18 to hit. He's going to roll for damage. He does 11 damage to this thing. This thing is barely alive. Burr takes 7 points of fire damage. And Burr is on 7 health. He's on fire, slashing away at this thing. Actually, nope, wait. There's one other thing I have to add to that.
Anybody else getting glimpses of Gandalf fighting the Balrog as he falls down?
Yeah.
Oh no, shit. That's enough.
My boy.
So you watch as Burr cuts through, absolutely on fire, thinking of you as well. The inspiration you give him is just enough to cleave him through. He continues running through, the flames burning all of his wooden body as he just keeps cutting through this creature, continues to run after it up through the entire... kind of just does this big, what's the section called where you cut it into half or whatever lengthways.
Bisection.
Bisection. He does a whole bisection of this thing, and you two again fall out, and the creature falls unconscious underground. And that is where we'll leave it for this week.
Oh.
Okay.
So you've agreed that only counts as 1, or is it 0?
That still only counts as 1.
Yeah. Burr's gotta. Well, you're actually unconscious. You can't even say it to you. You can't even say like, "Oh, I think that actually counted as 1." Yeah, he's yeah, the both of you kind of popped out of the stomach, acid filling the room, and Burr kind of just picks up Ebic. He's gonna shove a bunch of berries in his mouth. He's like, "Come on, wake up! You didn't see how cool I was. You can't die yet."
Can I healing kit Joe?
100%, yeah. So you can run on down. So you can pull him out of the lava. This kind of reminded me. It's giving me Hercules vibes. You know when he comes out of the Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You managed to stabilize Joe, who is burnt all over, really nasty acid burns and burn marks all over his body.
You haven't even got to use your cool gun. You're not.
You can see now it is smoking with this green mist coming out the barrel. It's still in his hand. You have a new
No long-lasting effects.
No, not yet.
It's not radiation.
Yeah.
Is what you're asking.
And yeah, nice one. You've defeated a Remoraz. I think I'm pronouncing that okay.
That's a big spoopy creature.
Big, not a fun one. Did not enjoy that one. Not a massive fan.
Not a fun one for such heavy melee users, especially when half of your range users just got eaten.
Yes. Big issue. Yes.
Yep.
And one of our main users was a tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's never good.
He was custom made to fucking fight us.
I love being a DM. Well, I think that's where I'll leave the stream for this week. So thank you everyone for watching. And we're back here not next week, but the week after, I think.
2 weeks.
2 weeks time. We'll be back here, pick it up, see what happens now with this orc cave, which has got a Remoraz in it. We'll find out why and see if Tora's wedding